Damn it, your hair looks gnarly. Okay, let's see here. Turn my thing. Let's see who's first. Usually it's Grace. A little early, but who knows? Hey, long time no see. How you been? Hey, hon. Can you put your headset in?
No. It's just a little someplace else. I have to charge.
Oh, you need my battery pack? Because I can't use mine?
Yeah.
Here's my battery pack, love. There you go. Yeah, you must have been laying way low because I haven't seen you in ages. Yeah. Just got a few things going on here. Just, who knows what's going on right now. So in case anybody's interested, there's always that.
Get my stuff upstairs.
You need something to drink or anything? Okay. Thanks, love. My wife's going upstairs to spend some time on her tablet. Hey, Ramsey Country, how are you? Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a really good dinner. I haven't eaten yet myself, but can you at least tell me what you're having before you go? Hey, Grace. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Things have been up and down for me. So now I'm here now. Got some stuff like to talk about if anybody is interested. I'm not sure if anybody read the description. I wanted to talk about some archery stuff, maybe. Food, always a given. Um, Got to get me some soda out of the fridge. Unfortunately, it's not Pepsi. It's what it is. Corn Fed was the first one in today, which is, oh, that sounds so good. We have pork chops. We were planning on doing that, but I wasn't really running hungry today. Been eating too much pizza. Ugh. That sounds good. Me, I'm doing okay. Got a new contact for going hunting, which I'm really glad. Took a blown tire to do it, which is really freaky. Got to shoot a deer slug out of my new shotgun. At least I know that works. My aim sucks, so I've never shot a slug before. I can understand that too. I want to catch up with people I haven't talked to in a while. I'm not sure if anybody does anybody ever get this by chance? Three Rivers Archery, good place for getting supplies. like targets, arrows, cheap bows. I've been looking at the bow fishing stuff myself. Ooh, sorry, found something that looks interesting. Hey, Mallory. Oh, sorry. I just, you know, oops, sorry. Trying to figure out which way I'm going here. These stuff here is really cool, but what I was looking at was this stuff over here. Uh, got some Stevens steel trade points and horn knocks, a stone knife kit, some primitives, arrowheads, that kind of thing. My internet seems to be doing really well considering. How was yours? Did you get your camera situation figured out? Oh, definitely takes more trigger time. I mean, with bows, I can hit what I'm looking at up to up to 60 yards. Not regular at 60, but at 60 yards. Usually about 30 yards, I can do really well with my bows. But shotguns, I've never done that with slugs. Oh, no, no. I fell asleep in the middle of your live stream. I apologize. I was so tired. I didn't realize I passed out right in the middle of it. I was just going along. Next thing I know, I'm waking up at 1:30 in the morning. Yes, I have a 12 gauge. It's a American Arms over and under. Cool. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Yeah. Are you dressing up for your Halloween one? Is what I want to know. And I'm gonna post this. Yeah, you'd like what you'd really like what I got. I got an American Arms Silver 2 over and under. I only paid $100 for it, so it's really really cool. It's a very pretty gun. Oh, costumes I have. Working at Renaissance fairs and going to Comic Cons, I have a lot. It just depends on how many times can I enter, and can I depend? Do I have to enter with a different costume each time? Because I've got at least four. Hey, Pure, how you doing? I don't know what's going on. Didn't say anything. Weird. Hey, Nicole, how you doing? I don't know if that's me because I don't seem to have that issue. Only thing I really have an issue with is that my phone's not charging anymore. Not sure what's going on. I'm not sure if it's the cord, it's the phone. I'm gonna take it in and take a look at because it's almost dead. I'm not sure. Let me see here. It should be. Did you pop out the chat by any chance? Which actually is kind of cool. Just choose my best one. I don't have a. They're all good. The only thing I don't do makeup stuff. That's just nah, not my thing. Okay, Ramsey hasn't been. Let me check here under comments here. Okay, and we're back. Is anybody's? How's their chat now? Any issues? I see a lot of people. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Mallory. Corn is having issues apparently. Corn, why don't you log out, come back in? It seems Grace had to do that, so it might be something you might want to have to do. And I'm going to share my screen. One invite anybody who's interested in come on up. Can come on up. I know Will probably be popping in sometime tonight because he's usually today's usually the day he donates. Uh, okay. Wait for Corn to come back in. I'm not sure if that's working for him or not. Okay, so okay, Grace, Mallory, how are you guys doing? Nicole, definitely got to find out how you're doing. When Corn comes back in, we'll talk more about him. Ramsey Country had to go to supper, so he's having pork chops, which sound really good. Got to come up with some recipes for the venison that we've got given to us the other day. Cool. Grace, you can come on up if you want to. Sorry about the hair. The hair is like fried. Okay, Grace, come on. Come on up so Mallory can come up. I don't have a fancy setup like most people who do their live streams. All I've got is my laptop and the camera that comes with it. So you're not ready. This is okay. You're calling this prime time? Prime time I've never been. I call this B rating at best because I mean I don't. We talk about everything under the sun, literally, and it just depends on what people want to talk about. And you're more than welcome to come up, Grace. Just hang out, talk. This way, you don't have to type as much. It's all there's the good points and bad points. All you have to worry about is maybe your hair's not messed up or something like that, or my beard. Sorry about that. May have to go get my soda out of the fridge though. Dang it, my hair is just fried. Yeah, if I take my hair down, it's really long, as you can see. Mallory, I got a question for you. If Ben gets a moose, how would you prepare moose? Because I've never had it. I'm assuming you can, use whatever you use to prepare a moose, same way I would do a deer, but I'm not sure. Other than jerky, venison chili, and venison lasagna, I'm not sure what else we could do with it. Okay. Is everybody still out there? Hit a thumbs up, please. Everybody. Kind of surprised Cliff's not in here yet. He must be running late today. Okay. No, that's not all. Oh, no, definitely not that. Sorry. Oh, there she is. And she is here.
Hey,
Yay. How you
I'm on
doing?
I'm on portrait mode because it's just easier for me on my tripod.
That's perfectly fine. Whatever
Hey.
works.
So I heard
Glad
your
you can make
question.
it.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
go ahead. Sorry.
So to answer your question, when we get moose, we like have it done in steaks and ground beef and like everything pretty much the same as a cow. And so we freeze a lot of it and like we just eat it as steak a lot of steak in a moose. So
So
we
you have
eat it.
someone process it for you, or do you do it yourself?
Oh no, when we have moose, we get it done.
Okay.
But like yesterday, we did our well, Ben did the cow because it was just the butcher out here is just swamped and there's like really a shortage in a whole bunch of fields. So the butcher he needs people to work there and he can't like do all the moose this year. So even the cows, he's having a hard time. So he's just by himself.
Oh,
So
wow. He's an
yeah,
apprentice.
huh?
He's an apprentice. Someone to
Yeah,
teach, to learn, because no
yeah.
one goes in and says, I'm going to be a butcher instead of being, a doctor or a lawyer.
Yeah, 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 he
I
totally
know
does.
about, I know two places that have live butchers in the area, and that's it. And they're like places that like Pella, which is an old Dutch community, and they have a regular butcher, not just a place that processes meat and stuff like the Milo meat locker,
Mm-hmm.
which does that. But I mean, it's just weird that you can't find a regular butcher,
Yeah,
which
like
is
in
why
the
I go to
city over
Fullway.
here, yeah,
Sorry,
like
go ahead.
in the city over here, there's just a whole bunch of people, but like in the country where I am, where there's only 800 people, it's a little bit harder to find people in
Oh, I
everything.
bet.
Yeah.
If the who are not
So,
swamped already, yeah, probably.
oh, sorry, Ben. I'm I'm talking and
Right,
he's trying to
tell
watch
Ben
his
hi for
chicken.
me.
Oops.
Say hi to Ben for me.
Yeah, he's too far away. He won't even hear me if I talk. I'll tell him once he comes by.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool that you got a whole bunch of deer.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not cut up or anything like that. So Jenny and I have to thaw it out because it's frozen.
Oh,
Then figure out what we're going to do with it.
so you have like a
So,
big piece of meat pretty much on the bone?
well, give me a second. I'll go show you what I got.
Okay. I love moose meat. It's like one of my favorites.
Okay.
But we haven't seen any moose at all, so
My friend Sharon and his family process their own venison, and there's a big, giant, hunking bag of meat. I haven't looked inside the bag yet, but the thing is, he came over on Tuesday to fix my tire on my truck on our van because it blew, and
hmm
we just started talking. Next thing I know, he goes, "You need venison?" I go, "Oh, yeah." He goes, "Here, I'll give you some." But now I
Nice.
was kind of surprised. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna rip the bag.
Yeah,
Oh,
you say yes, that's for sure. Yeah,
oh, wow.
corn-fed experiences grind it up. Yeah, for like the little pieces that like don't look
Oh,
like
look at that.
they're.
Look at that.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
that's one big chunk. Oh man,
yeah.
that thing's freaking huge. And I have a slicer. If we can get once, we can slice up, maybe make some jerky out of it, maybe. And if there's a roast in
Fondue.
here somewhere, I'm not much on fondue.
No,
So, but
because if it's frozen, it's
maybe
like one of the best. Like on the slicers, I found that when it's frozen, it makes really nice fondue slices. But yeah, smoking
uh,
it would be nice.
yeah, we can do that. We could thinking about maybe do some kebabs, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Kebabs would be good.
Colin
I haven't
says
done
hello.
kebabs.
He says
Hi,
hi.
Ben. When's the next Ben's Corner?
Did you hear that? He just like went hi and then he left.
Oh, I ask you every time when Ben's Corner is coming back. I want more.
I know, I
Grind it.
know.
I'm gonna go put this back in the freezer. So give me a moment
Okay,
here.
yeah, for sure.
This thing is a big chunk of meat, just like I said.
It is.
It's heavy.
I don't even know how I look with my cell phone and my lighting and everything. I don't see myself on the screen. I see the chat though on my computer right behind me. So,
Unfortunately, the only meat slicer I have is a hand cranked one I picked up at a antique store, which is great. You clamp it to the table, crank it, slices the meat. I got to thaw that before I could use it. So
oh, okay. Yeah. I have a
I
machine grinder and a hand grinder, and I have a sausage maker too. So,
I don't
I
have
mean,
one of
you could
those.
probably do some sausage too. That's pretty good.
If I knew how to do sausage, I would. I'm probably going to have to go over to Bass Pro because they have kits that allow me to do that because they can get the
Yeah.
seasoning and all other stuff. It's not too far
Yeah.
from here, so that's
Like
not
the
too bad.
seasoning, I pretty much, like the first time I did sausages, I went on the internet and I looked for a few recipes and like all the seasonings I already had. And you just sort of find those intestines and you can get those at
Right?
any butcher shop. And it's pretty simple, honestly. Like I'm sure there's YouTube videos on it, but you do have to
Yeah.
grind up the meat sometimes twice and add
Yeah,
in
we
some
have to get
fat.
meat from there. That's one thing we don't have yet. I
Yeah.
asked my wife if we could use her food processor. She said no.
Oh,
So,
but
I
that
know we
wouldn't
have
work
one.
too well.
No, I'm not sure because I mean we were thinking about making some ground venison, but they said someone told me that you had to mix it with something to make it taste better or something. I'm not sure. That
With some fat.
I'm not a much of. I've never. It's the first time I've ever actually dealt with this amount of venison. Usually, I get one or two packets every once in a
Yeah.
while, but not this much. And I got invited to go deer hunting later this year, which is going to be awesome. So hopefully, I bring down a big one. And
That's cool.
anybody want venison? Because I don't think we're
So
going to be able to. Our fridge is tiny.
when is your deer season?
um. Okay, I can't look it up on my phone, so give me a moment here. I have to use my
Hey Blake, hey Cliff.
bow season is now. I
Okay.
do know that. Okay, give me a
Yeah,
second.
venison alone is too lean for sausage. You got to add some fat in it. And like some people actually mix in like either some pork or something, sometimes like
Yeah, that's what we
I
were
think
thinking
they
about. We
use the
got some pork
shoulder.
chops we can
The,
probably make into that.
yeah.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, no, no.
Uh, I'm just I'm getting those dates. Okay, here we
Yeah.
go. Let's see here. Bow is from October 1st through the 22nd to the 4th, then the 21st of December. See, October 20. Yeah, sorry. Take three. October 1st through December 4th, then December 21st through January 10th. Shotgun would probably be December 5th through the 9th, then December 12th through the 20th. That's
Okay.
where I'm probably going to do those. And if I
Yeah.
do, if I go through the hoops and get the paperwork done, I could use my landowner tags.
Okay.
So that'd be. I got a lot of things I got to prove that I live here before
Yeah.
I can get those.
Got it. Hey, Brian.
Man, let's see. I'm looking at both chats from the regular YouTube side and from StreamYard
Yeah.
side, and I see Blake.
I'm only
I
looking
see
at
Brian.
the YouTube side.
I've got to switch.
I just got in from the barn.
Yeah.
So I just got in from the barn. I was actually like on my YouTube, and I was like, I wonder if he's gonna pop up. I was like, I could probably join in from the barn, but my horse has an abscess.
That'd be
I had to talk
awesome, though.
about it yesterday. I had to talk about it yesterday. My horse has an abscess.
Oh,
So
again? I thought you said you didn't have one before.
yeah, I had
I
some in the
remember that.
springtime. In the spring and the fall are the release like good seasons for abscesses because there's a lot of mud. And I have a
Right.
very acidic soil, and there's this one bacteria that thrives in acidic soils, and so my fields must be full of it, and so it's getting up in their hooves and it's infecting it. So I am going to have to get something spread out there to lower the acidity levels, so well to make it less acid. So yeah,
Oh. What would you put in that in order to lower the acidity of the soil?
it's called de la chaux in French. I don't know. I'm gonna check what is it called. I'm gonna go check what it's called.
Is it like soda or something? I know, if, normal acids you got to put in a base to lower the acidity. Right?
It's like a white powder. It was lime.
Lime. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's a big white powder. And so tomorrow I'm going into town for like the first time in like 2 months. And I'm gonna have to go check out to see how much it's gonna cost me to get analyze my soil, tell me how much I need, and all that
Right.
stuff. So yeah.
But just on the stuff
As
that
if
you're
I
actually
wasn't
planting,
busy enough.
right? Is it just on the areas you're planting on, correct?
In the areas that my horses pasture on,
Oh, okay. That should be
all the
fairly large.
pasture.
I've seen your videos on yours. That's a lot.
Yeah, yeah, they have a lot of pasture. But you know, it's important for me that they pasture because my horse can't be on dry hay all year because he's got lung problems. So
Right.
he has to be on pasture. But I mean, it's just like I'm gonna have to figure out because I didn't know my soil was this acidic, and
Right.
now having all these problems with their feet and their hooves, I'm sort of like after 3 years, I'm figuring it out, finally pinpointing the problem and be able to solve it. But it's takes a lot of money and a
Well, at
lot of
least you know
time.
there's a problem and you know that you can fix the problem. That's the two things that you should,
Yeah,
focus on.
exactly.
I mean, then you'll worry about cost later down the road, but at least you know what you need to do.
Yeah,
Hopefully, you can get the abscesses taken care of, and if you can at least get a small area covered where they could be safe, that way,
yeah,
be healthy, that kind of thing. I mean, when I
yeah,
was a little guy, we raised horses for my family members who had horses. We had the land, they had the horses.
yeah,
So I learned to groom, never learned to ride, but I learned to groom,
yeah,
like taking care of everything from the
yeah,
ground up, literally. The
yeah,
ground part sucked because mucking out stalls really sucks, especially when you're like 8 years old.
yeah. It's like one of my
You got
favorite things to do.
really. I
I
was eight
love
years
mucking
old. I
out.
had rubber boots up past my knees because that's the only ones they
Yeah,
had for me. And it was like,
yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I
hey,
really love
Howie, how
mucking.
you doing?
Like, oh, hi, Howie. Yeah, when I'm out
You just
mucking
came
out the
in.
stalls, I just feel like I'm meditating. I'm to myself. I'm not thinking about anything, and it's just like, you know,
Zen. It's called
yeah, very
Zen to
zen.
me.
Yeah.
That's why when I shoot my bows, that's what it's like for me. So wow, I haven't seen Brian in forever.
I know.
Howie popped in your chat yesterday. I remember seeing him there
Yeah, yeah.
before I fell asleep. I'm sorry to say. I
That's
apologize once
okay.
more.
That's fine.
I was really tired yesterday.
It's all
Today,
good.
I'm really up. I got me a cold soda, nothing major, just a little generic soda, not
Yeah.
Pepsi, unfortunately. I wish I could be all cool and drink beer, but I just never been a beer guy
Well,
or an
there's
alcohol guy.
nothing
You know.
there's nothing cool about drinking beer. It's just the thing.
Well, I mean, I used to drink when I was in the service years ago. When I was in Germany, that was the
Yeah.
thing we drank. I came home, I drank a 24 pack by myself, and I didn't even get drunk. That
Wow.
scared me.
Yeah,
That scared me. So I
definitely.
stopped, and I haven't touched a drop since.
Well, that's good.
Though I
That's
get
good.
wine all the time. Okay, let me show you something real quick. See, I'm gonna make this. Give me a second here. I'm gonna show you a
Okay.
really. Okay, I'm not sure how much you can see real quick, but over here I have a little wine. Sorry about the angle, but that's my wine cabinet, which I got from work for free. And I've got like 12 bottles of wine, which I don't even touch, and a couple bottles of whiskey. And,
Wow. Yeah.
I figured I keep the whiskey and stuff for maybe medicinal purposes, mixed with
Yeah.
honey, that kind of thing, for hot toddies, which is good for, that kind of thing. Okay, what Park Brow? The Perminator. I got through this much of a Perminator. Okay, I'm not sure if you've heard of a Perminator, Mallory.
No.
It's let me see, was it 20, either 28 or something like that percent alcohol? That's really high. If you drink one and you remain standing, you're lucky, or you're a serious alcoholic.
Okay.
I got through about a quarter of one and I was out.
Wow.
I mean, German beer, I mean, everybody in the Army and the Air Force drank over there. Don't ask
Yeah.
me why. It was the thing to do. But come back here, I figured out to. I see Howie's just listening. He's doing
Yeah.
your period thing. I see that you do a lot.
I learned that from him.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get Cliff up here. Maybe, Cliff knows beer and stuff like that. He might know.
I promised the buddy I would stop by his live stream too a little in a few. So I might have to hop off
Okay,
here
cool.
and just go support a little bit over there too.
Yeah.
And man, I'm so
What's
pooped.
his name? What's his name?
Bob's Adventure.
Bob's Adventure. I think I'm following him.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's in
I said
he's in my
I
chat
know
all the
beer.
time.
You're an alcoholic. There's a difference. Blake, you want to come on up? I'd love to have you up here. I mean, especially if Mallory's got to go, support her friend.
Yeah, well, I'll be like in both chats. I just want to like I just can't be on screen and have like two chats like open, at the same time
Oh, I
because it's like
understand. I wish that'd be cool if you could, though. That'd be awesome if you could be in both.
I know, right?
Just like have
Like
one
yesterday.
screen here, talk to both.
Yes, yeah, yesterday that's what I was saying. You probably were falling asleep, and I was saying like, Colin does his live stream, but I actually like being in the chat too, because we do our thing, we do our live, we edit, and then we just create a lot of content. So it's like being up
Yeah.
on all these panels, it just like adds up all of a sudden. So just being behind the
Yeah.
chat, it allows me to go everywhere.
Yeah. I talk a lot in the chat usually, but I type a lot. If I go
Yeah.
silent, it's probably because I fell asleep. I fell asleep because I was exhausted.
It was like I
I
read
did
somewhere
get
that you got booted
to-
out, but maybe it wasn't you that wrote that. Maybe it was somebody else.
Somebody told me
That's,
that I got booted out. I
oh,
don't
okay, yeah,
remember who was,
yeah.
but I would say I was on Jesse's channel the other day, and I fell asleep during his too.
Oh,
We're working overtime at work, and I'm more completely out. And today I'm hyper caffeinated, so I should be okay.
there you go. Yeah, sometimes that happens to me too. Like sometimes I have to admit I have fallen asleep by the end of one of your lessons. I was in bed and I had my earphones, And I was just listening and
Yeah.
watching the chat, and I was just going silent in the chat, and all of a sudden,
That's what happened to me. I'm just
yeah,
listening. I had my earbuds in, and I just like
yeah,
I got all. So I put my laptop on my lap when I'm watching people, other people's. If I'm not up on the panel, I'm just listening and typing. And if
yeah,
I go silent, I'm out.
yeah. Or yeah, usually if I go silent, I muted the thing because I need to edit something or do a voiceover.
Right.
That happens a lot.
I want
Yeah,
to get some more people up here because if you're going to be bouncing back and forth, I know you're going to be busy. You're not
yeah.
doing any editing today, are you?
I was thinking about it, but I'm just so tired after coming back from the barn. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. So I did a French video earlier today on my French channel, just like a pop, open the camera, talk, and like just a really, really fast video just to tell my subscribers that, I'm still here. But
Yeah.
I got 326 subscribers on my French channel. So,
Wow. Oh, wait. Cliff's in the back. Cliff's in the basement, and he's coming up.
yeah, don't
I don't
leave
think
him
he
too
really.
long in
Yeah,
there.
I see you too, Cliff.
Yeah, don't leave me too long in the basement. I'll start training the rats to do things.
It'll start
Thing is,
painting
we
your
might need
walls.
you there just to watch. You know that, right?
What?
If you're training rats to do things, I will watch those rats do stuff just to see what's going on.
As Mallory left me in the basement for a long time yesterday, so I was training the rats how to play poker and hold nails. I was also teaching them how to paint.
Yeah,
Did you
and he
teach them how to do
refused
archery?
to paint it pink.
What's that?
I also finished her basement for her because I was down there so long.
Yeah, man.
Oh, wow.
I wish you could literally finish my basement for me. That would be awesome.
I could do it in a weekend.
Oh my
I've got a
gosh.
very small basement. But yeah, my place is pretty nice. I like it.
I'll get you a ticket, Cliff. You can come work here for
I gotta
a
get a
full week.
passport first.
Oh yeah, me too. Mine's way expired.
Mine expired when I
I've
was
never had
16.
Oh wow.
I'm almost 40. I still have my old passport.
Yeah. Still can't believe you're
I
almost
think you might
40.
have to update it there, Cliff.
Do what?
You have to update your picture at the very least.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I was like 12 or 13 when I took that picture for that passport, and it expired when I was like 16. Because they're only good
Where
for
was you
so long
going?
before you have to renew them.
Where were you going with it?
Europe?
Where? I was stationed overseas. I was like to know
Germany.
where.
I was in Germany. I went to Germany, Romania, Slovakia. I went to like 3 or 4 different countries while I was out there.
I went to Luxembourg when I was out there.
Yeah, I have family out there.
Now that is an interesting little country. I was back when I was drinking. I bar hopped the entire country in a weekend.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that sounds about right for Europe.
I mean, on the globe, it looks like this big. I mean, it's literally tiny, 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 and it's really cool. I mean, I ate at a McDonald's where the person behind the counter spoke French, which was interesting. First time I've ever heard somebody naturally speak French to me, and I had no freaking clue what they were saying. She was very pretty, and I got my fries, and they gave me mayonnaise, which like I didn't understand that, but apparently that's the thing.
Yeah.
You've never had fries with mayonnaise before? What is wrong with you?
Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm an Iowa boy. I like my ketchup. I'm sorry. Just the way I am.
Barbecue sauce,
Mayonnaise,
like honey mustard,
PLCs and things like that.
ranch.
And again with the food talking on Collins Live.
Yeah.
His ass started it. He started it, not me. It wasn't me this time. He started it.
Actually, we were talking about food earlier when we were discussing venison and stuff like that. And I have a lot of venison I got to get, processed, figured out what to do with. So.
Cliff said yesterday.
Oh, that's okay, Brian. Brian
what did I do
apologizing for not being around. So, he's been
Hey
doing
Brian,
that.
you should come to my Halloween live stream.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
You guys should all come to my Halloween live stream.
I'm already planning to be there,
I'll
so
be on there.
and I have a
I'm pretty
plan
sure,
for.
Spicy's going to be going. He's going to be running too, so I'm going to be popping back and forth.
Oh yeah.
Because there's
Spicy's
going
on
to be a
every
lot of Halloween live streams.
What?
I'm not
There's
going to
gonna be
do
a
the
lot.
live stream. A lot of
Yeah, a lot of Halloween
Okay.
lives.
Oh yeah.
who?
This year there's gonna be a whole
Besides
bunch of them.
Mallory, who else is and Spicy? Who else?
Let's see, what's that, Saturday? That'll be Spicy. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. I'd name names, but they're all like pretty big channels. I'm pretty sure because everybody runs stuff all like almost daily for lives.
Yeah.
How about Elvira? You know who
Mine's gonna
Elvira
be
is, don't you,
funner.
Mallory? Oh, funner than Elvira?
Oh, I'll be right back. I gotta go get my food.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
He's
thanks,
got
Brian.
something going on.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. Yeah,
Ooh.
I've been monetized for about 2 months now. I've officially got my payment card in the mail today to get my
There you
first
go.
check in the mail. So I'm excited.
Grace has been in France, Spain, Italy, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, Liechtenstein, East Berlin, Japan, and Korea.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was in Paris for about 3 hours. I'm sorry to say, I just did not like it one bit. It was dirty as all get out. I was
Oh,
not happy.
Huh.
I'm sorry. I mean, I love old buildings. I love, I would love to have time to go to the museums and stuff.
yeah.
But the streets themselves, I mean, ugh.
Oh, you'd love Quebec City. Oh my gosh, you'd love it.
Well, I've been wanting to go to Canada, but I haven't had a chance. Now with everything going on now, we can't do much of anything. So
Nope. But yeah, the old Quebec City is just so gorgeous. The Chateau Frontenac, the Chateau's castle, it's huge. It's so gorgeous, and like just they still have the horse carriages going through the city. Like it's
wow, that's
really,
cool.
really they kept it all the same, you know. And we're not allowed to
Right.
renovate or anything. Everything's protected, and it's just so gorgeous.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of places like that. When I was
Yeah.
traveling, I mean, I loved exploring and traveling. I'd love to. I guess my live stream is to backpack Ireland someday, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen with what's going on. So
Well,
if I
one day
retire,
it'll open back again. Yeah,
when I mean
Brian,
backpack,
832 subscribers. That's amazing.
really, man,
Yeah.
I can't get past 116. I've been stuck at 116 forever.
Well, you got to get some videos out there. Get some videos and,
Well,
you know,
things kind of slowed down after the pandemic thing happened, and I couldn't
yeah.
really get out and about. I want to finish my Thomas Mitchell Park one because I need to do more with that one because I like that little park. It was just something about that little place.
Yeah.
And just, I'd like to do more archery videos, but a lot of the outdoor archery ranges go
Like do some in your backyard. Teach us how to use a bow. Just teach us.
Oh, I can do that. And especially there's one person who's here that I should show is, guess who?
Johnny.
Johnny is
Johnny.
here. Hey, Johnny.
Yeah, seriously, Colin. If you just go in your backyard, turn on your phone, turn on the camera, and tell us how to work in like your different just teach us about archery. You're so passionate about it. I'm sure that it would come through on camera.
Right now, my phone is dead. It won't charge. So I've got to take it to the store and see about what's going on.
I should send you my old phone. I have an old phone.
What kind is it?
I don't. It's a Galaxy A8, and I seriously don't use it.
I'd love to have one of those. I had one before, but I just haven't. Yeah.
I mean, the charge doesn't stay. The charge doesn't stay too long here because it gets cold. So like as soon as the battery gets cold, it doesn't stay on for too long. But I mean, if you just change the battery.
Oh, I can do that.
The camera and everything's really good on it.
Guess who's coming?
Hi, yo.
And he's with the family.
Hey, what's going on?
Want to say hi, Olive?
Oh man,
How you guys
his
doing?
princess is with him.
Yeah.
We're doing good. How about you? Usually
I'm
don't see you in the car anywhere.
Yeah, you know, I
Usually don't see you driving, Johnny.
had to go to the bank, and then I had to go to the hardware store. I got some free gift cards for the hardware store, so I went and picked up a bag of soil and some seeds, and then
Nice.
got some impatiens to plant in the garden because I wanted some flowers around, a little bit of color, and then
Right?
and my bow came in today.
Oh, look at this guy.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
About time
He's
you
gonna
got
show
on
me
here.
so Colin,
Congrats.
yeah, I'm psyched. I haven't opened it because I promised I'd open it with you, and it's sitting up in my shop right now. We're gonna go open it in a minute. I'm out down at the grocery store right now, and I got my little helper here. 6 little helpers here. So
I can see that.
and I'm gonna hand the camera to her so I don't get busted driving here. Yeah, I'm up in the Yodi
That's
right
a smart way to do it. Unless she wants to get on, she can come on if she wants to.
here. Olive, you want to hold the camera? Here you go. Just hold it so you can see what we're doing.
Yeah. It's a little scratched up, but it's still good.
Oh man, look at that
Cool.
nice Hidden Woodsman
I
rucksack.
would
right
love
there.
to have it if you would let it give it to me. I would accept it willingly. Thank
All right,
you.
well, hit me up on Facebook and give me your address. And once I go out and send out all the giveaways and stuff, I'll be sure to send this one in the mail too.
Okay, thank you. What network
You're
is it
welcome.
on, if I may ask?
What?
What network is it on? What network is it
Oh,
on?
it's on Virgin Mobile.
Version? Okay.
Yeah, it's on Virgin. It's not
I've never heard
unlocked,
that.
but yeah, but you can just use it to film, you know?
Oh yeah, that I can do.
Yeah.
That's the Colin. It's Virgin Mobile.
Oh yeah, Virgin Mobile.
Mobile. When she said mobile, I was like, wait, what?
It's
What does
because
it
in
have to do with
French,
a car?
it's Virgin Mobile.
It's always
Mine's
the
actually French,
pronunciation.
but I used to have U.S. Cellular forever, but
I'll
You
send
moved
you
out
this
here
too,
and-
Colin.
oh, that'd be awesome. What is
What the heck
that?
is that? A
It's
giant
quartz.
mushroom?
It's like hauling.
Quartz.
I'm sorry. Okay, let me see. Let me make that bigger.
It's a big old chunk
So-
of quartz.
Oh, wait.
Oh, oh, okay, yeah. Ian would love that.
Free to go, brother man. Take it.
That's awesome.
Sorry, Brian.
All right.
Thank you.
It was yesterday.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's awesome.
You're welcome. But you know, you got to get some archery videos out there.
I
gotta
will
teach
get
us
some
how to
archery
use one.
videos.
He's got a
I've got my GoPro. I need to get a new tripod for it, unfortunately.
I hope
But I do have a GoPro I can use.
I hope
I use
Colin,
that.
a little bit of footage of this
Yeah.
this hunting trip you got going.
I can't guarantee that because I'm going to have my hands full with my shotgun, so I'm not sure how that's going to work here on YouTube. They might have a little problem with that.
Oh, really? Okay. I know me and you got regulated yesterday on that other chat for talking about it. So
Right.
I was wondering about that.
Well, I'm not monetized yet, so I don't have to worry about it.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, mind you,
Yeah.
my
By the way, Johnny, Brian from Be Ready Today is here. He hasn't been around in a while.
Yeah, I said hi to him before you got me in.
And another friend of mine, Cornfred Experience, he's from Iowa too. He and I
remember-
had been fishing together before,
Really?
and he's a really awesome guy. His wife is one really amazing cook. She fed my boy and I when we went fishing together a while
Cool.
back,
Oh,
before
wow.
all this stuff went down.
Yeah, catch and cook.
I even found at the park we went to. We even found a wild beehive in a
Nice.
tree.
Wow. You know, I really I want to get an apiary at some point, but that'd be good for collection. Just go and collect the bees and then move them to your house.
All you got to do is know you.
I don't
all you
have
got to do
any
is grab the queen.
Yeah. And I guess from what I've studied so far is you can trap the whole swarm using lemongrass oil and geranium oil. Crumbled
I'm not
wax.
familiar with that.
You actually don't have to trap an entire swarm. All you have to do is get the queen, put her in a small container that's breathable, and transport it. The bees will follow her for hundreds of miles
Really?
because of the pheromones. The queen they will have that whole swarm. If you move that queen within like a day or two, depending on how far you go, that whole swarm will be right where that queen's at.
You know what I'd like to do on that note is get that queen and then sit in the back of the truck while my wife's driving and then drive down the middle of this road right now with a big old swarm of bees chasing my truck.
It'll happen. If you leave her in there long enough, they'll follow you.
That'd be awesome.
They'll also swarm the back of your
So how
car.
many cameras do you got coming, Valerie?
How many
Valerie,
cameras do I have
how many
now?
new cameras?
Oh, I got
No,
two
you
new
got some
cameras.
coming. You got one coming or two?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got this guy. I just got it in the mail like yesterday.
Right.
So
you said something
the
about that one.
M50, and then I got the
I
action
hate your
cam.
internet. I hate you.
Okay. It's sort of like a GoPro
And-
style, right?
Yeah, and then I already had what I was using as a webcam was an action cam, but like the quality wasn't very good and the stabilization. But for
Right.
still shots and stuff, I could probably still use it. But it's just the USB cable, like it was getting too tired and it was unconnecting all the time, and now it just doesn't want to open and connect. So now
Okay.
technically I have three cameras and my cell phone. So
Well, until today, I use this a lot for most of my filming,
Yeah.
especially when I'm on my backpacking trips. But I do have my GoPro that I use.
Mallory is getting a surplus of cameras together now.
yeah, I mean, I was always
I've got
sad that
my
I couldn't
GoPro
get what
here
Ben was
too.
doing on the farm. Yeah,
that I
there you go.
use. It doesn't have a screen on the back or anything like that, but I got my laptop. I can do all the uploading and stuff on, which is
Yeah.
really cool.
There you go.
I've used this one several times at several backpacking trips. It's not. I mean, it's not a 9 or anything like that. It'd be awesome if it was, but it works.
Yeah.
My wife got
I mean,
it for
all
my
my
birthday.
yeah, all my old videos, my first videos were all filmed on this.
Oh wow!
Uh,
Does that
all,
have
all of
a
them.
screen on the back or anything like that, or is it just blank? Like mine's mostly the battery, what the back look like. I'm sorry,
Oh,
that's the
you're in
front.
Cliff now.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the Hero 3.
I don't know. He's in the basement again.
Here's the back.
That's the
Happened,
reboot.
Cliff? Okay, you got a screen on yours, don't you?
Yeah, it's a touch screen on this one, so it's a little
No, I
finicky.
don't have a touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had one that was updated for that, but I like my GoPro. It works. I actually had it set up for my work in conjunction with my cell phone,
Stay with me.
but we switched cell phone services and things like that. So I'll get something figured out.
It
Johnny's
is
home.
It's absolutely beautiful out here right now. Like the sun's
Yeah.
sun's farther away, so it's not as hot. And it's just, I mean, I don't even
Wait.
want to.
Hold on.
Quit
He's on a
bragging,
tropical
Johnny.
island, and he just said it's not hot.
Yeah. I believe it. Actually,
Define not hot.
yeah.
It's like not warm. It's not hot here.
Oh man, I got a piece of cheese in my lemonade.
Nice. Hey, man, extra flavor.
Right? It's just weird floating around. I thought it was a worm at first.
Eat the worm. You ever eat the worm, man? A little mezcal?
Nope.
Really?
I've never gotten to the bottom of it. I've never gotten to the bottom of a tequila bottle.
It's pretty gnarly. Well, I didn't either, but they sell those little mini bottles, the shots, and then they got the ones with the worm in them. So I took the worm down in one shot with a friend once.
Mallory, check this out.
He's got a army. They call him the Mice Lord. Lord of the Fly. Lord of the Mice.
I'm the mice whisperer. So I'm training Mallory's basement rats, and I'm training Collins now to use power tools.
There you go.
Like some more mail.
Teach him how to use bows, and I'll be impressed. Oh, his bow is here.
I go out on a grocery run, and there's a bunch of boxes stacked on my front doorstep. Looks like we got more mail. It's cool. It's a very, very kind of Mr. McFeely day here.
Oh man, you're going way back, Johnny. You're talking about Mr. McFeely.
Yep, Mr. Rogers.
You know who Mr. McFeely is, Mallory?
Yeah, yeah, Mr. Rogers in the friendly neighborhood.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Oh, it
That
is.
one's Mr. McFeely. Yeah, that's Mr. Rogers. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
Yeah, of course I
going
know.
way back to Captain Kangaroo, which is way back before even that.
Oh man,
Yeah, I grew up with that stuff. You know what?
yeah, me too. My kids were watching Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, and they actually used the
Right.
songs from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood today.
That was
So,
Oh, that was awesome.
Mallory, the
Yeah.
tiger from Mr. Rogers. His name Daniel. When
oh,
the land
oh,
of
that's right. It was.
Yep.
oh yeah.
That's where they got it from. And the reason why they named Mr. McFeely, the mailman, Mr. McFeely, because that was Mr. Rogers' middle name.
Okay.
Fred McFeely.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Fred McFeely
And he
Rogers.
was in the military, by the way.
What's that?
He was military.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he served a little
He's
bit.
a veteran.
Yeah, there was
I didn't watch the
Not
movie.
really,
I really wish I did.
Oh, he did a great job, Tom Hanks. He's one of my favorite actors anyway. And then I'm a huge Rogers fan. So
Tom
You said that?
Hanks is
Yeah, Tom-
actually related to him. They're cousins.
really?
Yeah,
I-
6 cousins. 6
I didn't know.
cousins.
Switch this around.
That's
That's
awesome.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
What are you eating?
Can you see that?
Thirsty.
I'm
Yeah.
not thirsty. I just like to drink because I don't drink water at work, so I hydrate at home.
Nice. So on that note, Mallory, now that I'm done and the keys are hung up, here we go.
There you go. It's one of the graphics that I'm working on for the live stream. I could just pop it in there if I want.
Nice. And to answer your question, Colin, I'm eating Italian sausage ravioli
Oh, nice.
covered in cheese.
I just made a bunch of tagliatelle for the kids, so they've been on the pasta thing too. Thanks, Olive.
Oh, Johnny, I've got something to show you.
What you got?
Wait. I'm going to show you the venison I got. I showed Mallory earlier.
Right. Yeah. Awesome. Man, I got a lot of planting to do tonight, Mallory. You love it. All my clones and my seedlings are ready. They're already like
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. They're getting big.
that.
Good night, Howie.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Hey, how was your?
So every single one going in. So I went and
Take care, Howie. Have a good one.
back in another rotation. All right, Howie.
Okay. Give me a second here.
That's so cool. Me, everything's
Pull the
dead
whole
here
thing out
except for my
here.
carrots.
My internet
Pretty much everything's dead.
is pissing me off today.
Go down a little
Okay.
on Mallory, but everything's still doing good. Oh man.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
more than I scored from Papa Jago the other day for unlocking his truck for him.
50 pounds.
Yeah, I
That's a huge chunk of beef.
that's venison.
It's not beef. It's venison.
Dude, it's all beef. It's all meat.
If it goes moo.
It doesn't go moo.
Technically, they do.
I've never heard one go moo. I've been in the woods a lot. I've never heard one go moo.
Elk are just French deer and French cows.
I had a nightmare thing
Yeah,
going for a while.
That's pretty heavy.
Because she
Just got to figure out what to do with it now. I'm going to put it back in the fridge.
Season it, freeze it, and then cut off slabs of it. Cook it for breakfast.
You guys were talking about jerky yesterday. I love venison jerky.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dennis was giving
As
me
soon as
shit
we can
about
figure
that.
out a way to get it thawed out, I've got a hand crank slicer. I've just got to get it out of the trailer, get it cleaned up and sharpened and ready to go.
Wow.
Then we can start making some of those.
Boy, the
And
roots
then
on those things.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
That's-
time for. Man, I'm falling behind.
I feel you.
Well,
I'm
our
behind on
plants
my
are doing
stuff
really
too.
well. We actually have 4 tomato plants that my wife planted that are actually doing, I guess, decent. Not compared to your guys', obviously, but I'm proud of them.
You're planting a little late in the season, though, Colin, especially for your region. So you're gonna have to grow those inside.
He's about to
We
get real
are.
cool.
We're growing them indoors near the window. They're not much, but they're ours.
Oh yeah, it's about time to transplant each one of those into their own pot.
We have plots. We're going to leave this one into this one, and we got other pots for the other three.
There
We
you
figured we'd
go.
leave the bigger one in the big. And this next biggest one has got we got a pot over there. We got, and we got one potato that kind of sprouted in our potato bin that we might want to just throw in there, and we'll see what happens with that. We
I
weren't trying to
actually
do
did
anything.
I'm actually trying something new this year too. I'm a little bit late, but I got some suckers from my tomato plants and I rooted them in water, so now they're like full of roots. I just need to plant them in some potting soil and potting mix, and I'm gonna try to put them in my upside down planters inside by the window.
I remember seeing those.
We have a strawberry version of that.
Yeah.
I think in our garage. We might have to bring that in, see what we can do with that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm kind of proud considering this of all the seeds my wife planted. This is the only one the ones that actually did anything with.
Okay.
We're kind of surprised.
Here in the
I'm way behind all three of you guys. Obviously, I don't have a garden like you guys do, but I've got this. I'm happy about this.
See, Colin, you're on the right track. The most important thing is not necessarily to start big; it's to start small, but to start now. You know.
any plants.
Start. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wait, you can't hear? What's going on, Cliff?
He's muted.
Oh, is he muted?
Helps if my
He
dumb ass
muted himself.
before I open my pie hole. You know, I was gonna say, case in point, this guy right here started off small.
Yeah.
The thing is, when we were at our place over in Newton, we actually had a garden and stuff like that. You know, that was something we always did. But and our landlord very picky about his lawn and all this other stuff. So we got to do small things. And then the pandemic hit, and we don't have access to the stuff we used to have, and it's frustrating. But I'm getting there, slowly but surely. Oh, hey Brett, how you doing?
Hey Brett. Yeah,
Hey,
so
Andrew?
I just want to say, congratulations, Colin. Keep on doing it and keep on just starting something that, just start small and just keep on building up from there. Build experience,
Oh,
yeah.
And on that, I need to go. I need to head out, guys. I need to hop on two different streams, and I'll be here and I'll be editing at the same time.
Before you go,
hopefully you'll be back.
Okay.
She's
Johnny?
supporting another channel, so she's Bob's Adventure, I believe. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in both. I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna be hopping through, and I'm making some graphics for my live stream too. But Johnny wanted to tell me something before I left.
Yeah, I wanted to show you my tomatoes.
Sure. Wow.
Oh, they're taking off.
Yeah, the Yukons are doing good.
Nice.
Yukon tomatoes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought he was actually talking about tomatoes till he said Yukon, and then I was like, "Oh, that's right," from the live stream.
I love potatoes. It's like they do make those little fruit, and they're in the same family as the tomato family. The little fruit looks like tomatoes.
It's a it's a what do you call it? A nightshade.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the butternut's coming in. So check this out, Mallory. So on your Halloween live stream,
yeah,
I'm gonna pick this butternut squash here. And then I'm gonna go and pick this kabocha that Dale was asking about yesterday. Dale didn't know what a kabocha was, and I don't know if Dale is here.
I don't know. I didn't see him.
So Dale, that's a kabocha. If you're here, Dale, that's a kabocha, and its origin is Japan, I think.
Wow.
And it is sweet.
It looks like a Japanese pumpkin.
Yeah, it's waxy, delicious. It's super good for you too. And then I got a regular jack on, but it won't be ready for Halloween.
Yeah. We actually grew pumpkins and cucumbers and muskmelons really well in our backyard. Our carrots never turned out at all. Our tomatoes always did well.
I'm
It just-
really impressed that this vine is able to hold up this heavy pumpkin. It's like hanging here and just doing good. I mean, I
They're
can't.
strong, aren't they? They are
Yeah.
strong.
This vine is just.
I
Like,
saw one someone had found in a tree. The vines climbed a tree and it grew inside a tree.
this is insane. I mean,
It is.
it's just chilling there.
I'm more impressed with the size of the leaf on that plant. That sucker was like 1.5 feet across.
Yeah, it's a huge plant. It's doing really good, and the chickens are cruising
Wow.
here.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head into the chat, guys.
All right, Mallory.
I'm gonna head
Close
out.
them out for us.
It's great seeing you.
Yeah, you too. Okay. Bye bye.
Love you.
Check this out.
Okay, guys. Who's okay? Quit fondling your
Johnny.
vegetables.
Johnny's showing his wiener on thing again.
I'm just playing with them again.
Okay,
rub it the
Johnny,
right
you're
way.
supposed to show me something. Remember?
The what?
You're supposed to show me something.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna head up now. I had to put the dirt in the shed, so I got everything put away, and now I can
Oh,
go
okay.
in, and we're gonna do an unboxing. And you can tell me how to put this thing together because I don't have the first clue, bro. This is my first rodeo on this one.
I'll be right back again.
Okay, Cliff.
I got something for Johnny this time.
Oh, he's got something for you, Johnny.
No way.
Yes,
Awesome.
way.
Awesome.
He just said he's got something for you, Johnny. What he said.
So, Colin, you remember when we spoke before? You went and you found all those bow shops that are on my island,
Right?
and I went and contacted a few of them. And I went and got a hold of one of the guys, and he's like actually one of my friends I've known for a long time. And I asked them for 2 extra bowstrings and send them the specs of my bow. And I wanted a whisper biscuit. And they just never got back to me. It's like went to radio silence.
Well, it happens.
Yeah.
But I do have. Wait. I can't see what you got there, Cliff.
Yeah, throw me on big screen.
It's off the screen.
I want to see it. What do you got?
Okay, give me a second. Let me see.
Toss
I'm
me on
making it big.
screen.
Going solo. Okay.
Perlite. Yep.
I actually found
2 of
some
them.
at my Home Depot, dude. Like, they're the little bags, but I actually found some.
You got lucky, man. That stuff is hard to find now.
I know. This is the first time I've seen it at a Home Depot in years.
Yeah. Oh, it's like so hard to find. I had to get it like at a lowbrow Ace Hardware store in town. And that was after I went to 3 different stores. I went to Lowe's, I went to Home Depot, and the Ace Hardware down here in town.
Yeah,
I
I've
had
gone to 2 Home Depots and a Lowe's because I work literally like 2 minutes from a Home Depot. So when I get off of work, I'm always over there, but I've never seen it in the garden section.
Yeah, I
And then I
know.
went to Lowe's. Lowe's didn't have it. And I went to a different Home Depot. That's like a 20-minute drive from my house. And
Yeah.
they had a whole pallet full of it.
Really? Yeah. So see, exact same thing, Cliff, with me. I had to ask the guy, and he's like, "Come here, I'm going to show you something." And took me out back to the lumber yard.
They didn't
was
even
like-
show me, dude. It was literally right by the gate by the checkout stand
Really?
in the
Nice.
garden section.
Wow. Yeah. You found a choice fine because that stuff is gone now. Like everyone's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal is, man. I guess like people are cutting back on watering, so they're adding more perlite to their soil. I don't know, man. You know?
All perlite does is really aerate your soil for better garden growth. It does. I mean, it'll hold a little bit of moisture, but it's really
Yeah.
just designed to get that soil and break it up so it's not so compact.
Yeah. You know, like, and I got a lot of clay soil out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, using that stuff, it helps a lot. Like for root growth.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm planning on doing with my garden beds. Some of the
Really?
stuff that I'm going to do, I'm going to mix it in with the soil I'm making, and then redo all my planters that I haven't done anything with. I got about 9 planters. I got to take the dirt out and remix it. And I'm
Really?
just gonna dump all the perlite in it.
Did you get a compost tumbler or
No.
no? You're doing it by hand, huh?
Yeah, I just do it all by hand.
Yeah, cool. So I got these today. Check this out. This is what I just picked up.
Oh,
So-
Kentucky Wonder Beans. Yeah, I've got those same ones.
Really, I'm gonna give these a shot. Did you like them?
Oh yeah, they're actually really, really good.
Really? And I got this clip.
Let's see. I think I got them in here. I think they're in this container. Let's see. Where'd they go? Bush beans. What the heck are the other ones? I got all kinds of stuff everywhere. My garden supplies are never in one spot. They're everywhere.
Ah, You're hilarious.
Sounds like
Wait.
my archery gear.
Yeah, I went and consolidated all my stuff because I couldn't find everything. I gotta put this wagon back in the truck here. Sorry about that.
I like your packaging better, Johnny.
What's in the Ziploc?
All right, later, Brian.
All right, Brian.
I missed
Bye,
that one.
Ryan.
So yeah, here's mine. These are the same ones, the Kentucky Pole, the Kentucky Wonders.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh man, you got like I can see. Yeah, I can actually look into that one. You see, this one's full paper. They're red.
I like the artwork on yours though. But
Yeah,
these are they've got this easy sew coating on it. I'm growing some of those already.
Really? Yeah, I got one set going, and then I planted some last night, and for some reason the greens are firing right now out here. Like, bro, they're going off. They're
They
like
like the cooler weather. Lettuce likes cooler weather. They just like a certain amount of heat. But once it drops below that level, dude, they go poof.
apparently
Even
so.
mine are doing good out there.
Really? Yeah, it cooled down a little bit, and they're firing right now. I'm gonna have salad for like the whole holiday season, probably.
Yeah, I just keep transplanting. Like, I'm just gonna keep planting them because they're popping up like crazy.
Yeah, it's great. You know, I'm still working on the dandelion, like I told you, and that one's finally catching up now too. And it was having a hard time during the hotter season here.
Oh, that's funny. Dandelions they literally grow like weeds out here in the summer.
Really, I can't
Oh,
wait.
yeah.
They're like really good for you. Apparently, they're a natural diuretic, and they're really good for your heart and your blood. So I'm just gonna add them to all my my salads. And then I hear it's delicious too. It's a delicious green that people consider a weed. You
Well,
know?
technically it is a weed, but it's one of those surprisingly edible ones that actually won't kill you.
Yeah, it's not toxic.
Hey, Travis.
Hey,
Travis, how you doing?
Hey,
Travis
Travis.
just came in.
Rad.
Oh, he's going to North Carolina tomorrow.
Maybe we can get him up there.
He's gonna go see Blake.
No, he's going to Northern Canada.
Oh, what?
No, I'm just kidding. I
North
always do
Carolina.
North Carolina, like the initials NC. I always say it's Northern Canada just to mess with people.
That's hilarious, man. Yeah, I told
Maybe
you
it's
my
Connecticut. North Connecticut.
No, that would be with a K.
No, Connecticut is with a C.
That's right. It is North Connecticut.
All right,
Okay,
here we
Johnny,
go.
I've got a couple for you. I'm not sure if this thing will ever work, but I can try. Oh, Cabela's actually has the whisker biscuit you're looking for $20.
Cabela's, really? Because the one I was looking at was 35 on Amazon, so I'll probably go with the Cabela's instead.
It's. Give me a second. Let me see if I can pull this up. I'm not sure if it'll work, but I can try.
I found
Well, actually, I can just share the screen, can I? Let me do that.
Yeah, you just
Let me share this.
yeah, I found the 2 extra bowstrings for $7 a pop.
Oh, way too much.
I'm figuring that's a good deal. I'm not quite sure. I've never bought bowstrings before.
Nah, that's decent. That's a good price. They'll run you anywhere between like sometimes $10 to like $30 depending on the string.
Really?
Hey, Johnny,
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go.
there.
Is that thing easy to mount? Do I need to buy a mount too?
It should come with everything you need. All you do, and your bow should have the mounts ready to go.
Really cool.
So, yeah. Well, I'll show you. I mean, once you get yours out, I'll get mine down. We'll walk you through it.
Okay. Yeah, this is the box right here. So it should be one bow and one string, and that's it. I wanted to get the full kit, but like I said, I was tight in funds. And then
Right.
I wanted to really get tattooed before we go into another freaking pop of this this thing. You know what I mean? If I
Right.
The funniness.
yeah, I meant to
Funny
go
world.
get tattooed before all this happened, and then this happened. So it's overdue, man. I need to get work. Like,
Oh, dude, trust me, dude. This year threw all my plans out the door. In January, I was supposed to go to California to go get a kayak from a buddy up there, or a guy that I know, and then I was going to spend about a week in California hitting up some of the guys that I know on YouTube. I was going to go fishing on the Delta with them, or at least try to get a fishing trip in with them. And then the rest of the year, I was going to do like a trip every other month or so. and I was just going to go randomly visit people and take my kayak and my bike with me.
That's
Well, that's
Yeah.
cool.
That all went to shit.
Yeah, you know, the similar thing happened to me, Cliff, is I was supposed to go so literally 2 weeks before it happened, I was supposed to be in the Philippines. And then after that, I was supposed to be in Vietnam. And I called it off. And the reason I called it off was because we didn't have enough money to be able to
Well, Travis.
and be a baller, you know what I mean? And kind of
Yeah.
have fun, and we had family members like my brother-in-law and stuff. They tapped out before us. And I was like, well, the whole reason why we're going out there is to be with family, and it's like, if you guys aren't going to show up, we're not going to go hang out there alone, and
Yeah, right.
so I canceled.
Good
Well,
thing, though.
good thing you did, though, because you could have got stuck there.
That's what happened. So my chefs, I was at work, after I canceled, because I let them know 3 months ahead about my trips, because we got to they can't get anyone to cover for me. I'm like a mule there. I do a lot. So for them to cover for me, I like the work that I do is what 3 people do. So I let them know 3 months ahead so they can try and get it ahead, and we can get stuff done. And then when I told them 2 weeks before, I said, yeah, we can't go. And they're like, why? I said, can't afford it. And then that week, the week after that, they were like, it's a good thing you didn't go, man. We'd never see you again. I would have been stuck out there. I
You'd
wouldn't.
still be out there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to come home. My friend's trapped in Bali right now. He's been trying to come back for the last 3 months, and they won't let him. He's trapped out there. He went there on just a surfing trip, and just to go and surf and fish. He's not coming back for a while. He got me on FaceTime the other day. He's like, I'm still trying to get home, man. He's like, I'm sorry, Johnny. I might never see you again. It's like,
Yeah, he's going to be stuck out there probably till the end of the year.
yeah, at least.
Because a lot of those countries, they straight have closed borders. They're not letting anyone in or out.
Yeah, no, the way he explained it, it's very third world. They got martial law going out there, and he's got a curfew. He can't he's not driving. He can't go to like grocery store and home is it. That's all they're doing. And fortunately, like us, he's starting to get the hang of things, and he's starting growing his own vegetables. He's fishing more, and then trading with the local community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, he's riding it out. He's riding the storm out.
The only thing you can do.
Yeah.
And the thing is, this is only the first half of the storm, dude. We're almost in the eye, but we still got the other half. So
Yeah,
it may get worse after this.
I agree, Cliff. The way I see it, man, we aren't even in the vortex yet.
Yeah, we're skirting between the eye and the storm.
Yeah, for sure. So let me go. I'm putting up my socks here. I'm gonna go real quick and grab myself a brewski and something that I can use to open this box, and then we'll unbox this, and you guys can tell me what I need to do to put this thing together. So.
Yeah, because Cliff's got the same boat.
Yeah.
Did I seriously just hear a Vietnamese guy crying about not having a knife on him? Come on now. What is this?
This is the scenario, Cliff. I woke up 20 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, you mean yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
Hey, Sean, how you doing?
6 in the afternoon.
I love how you called me on that. You're like, dude, the guy woke up 20 minutes ago. I was rolling when you said that. I was like, oh man, dude, he straight caught me.
I was like, bro, it's 4 in the afternoon, 5 in the afternoon. He's still sleeping.
It was 4:30 in the afternoon. I slept all day. I went to bed at 6:30 in the morning. I was up baking bread all night. and then
Hey, send some bread my way. I'll take some.
me and Olive were watching cartoons together. We're watching Japanese anime cartoons, and then
which ones were you watching?
We were watching Yu Yu Hakusho.
I don't know anything about that.
I bet you he's got a DVD. Oh, what?
Yep,
Yeah,
you got all of them.
I got that.
Dude, I have the entire complete box set.
I got that same box set, man. That is awesome. What a great series, huh?
Dude, it was amazing.
That's a good series, man. Oh, Sean. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a brewski and then get a tool here. Quick drinks. Want to see what you? Oh, nice. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. It's on. Okay, give me a minute. I'm gonna grab a knife.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
This guy's a chef and he doesn't have a knife on him.
I don't have a
Not
knife
even
on me, but I
knife. Wait, anybody else notice the dead platypus on top of the box?
yeah, I see it.
I just like looked over there and I'm like, there's a platypus over there.
I got the knife that I got from Tyler,
Nice.
and I got. Oh yeah, I got my skinning knife. Cliff, I got my skinning knife.
Knives. I've got knives everywhere. Here, watch.
I've got on my belt. I've got my Gerber suspension.
I've got my Leatherman F4 free or whatever. Oh, the free K2. Sorry. The hell? You clean this guy's.
I actually like my suspension. I mean, I got the original one I had from Justin, but I lost that one. But I ended up buying me another one. It works really, really well for me, and then I've used it to fix archery gear. I like the scissors are a little bit interesting to get used to, but I haven't used the saw yet.
That's the one thing I've almost never needed in a multi-tool is a pair of scissors. Never.
I mean, look at the saw blade on this thing.
That's a short
Just
one.
really, it is very short.
Short for. I was gonna say that's a short saw blade for Leatherman.
Well,
All right. I'm back. Oh man, Colin, we lost Cliff again. You got frozen, Colin? Looks like the timer's still going. I'm the only one here. I'll wait until you guys get back. But I will show you this. So I told Mallory that I was going to go and get tattooed tomorrow. So I got to call my artist and find out. Luckily, I still got his card. So very cool. I'll be calling him in a little bit here to see if I can get set up for that. Hopefully, you guys will be back on board in a second here. So I am just going to talk your ear off until then. So I got my knife to open my box. Got my brewski. And I was going to show you guys the seeds one more time here. So these will be what goes in tonight. Tonight we're planning Kentucky Wonder. And like Cliff said, this is some pretty cool art, huh, Cliff? A farm book.
How did I make it back in before Colin? Oh, there we go.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The artwork on your packaging out there, Johnny, is way better than the stuff we got.
It's super cool, huh?
Yeah. Except like you said, I got the packaging where you can actually see the seeds. Not all of them are like that, only some of them.
Really? Yeah.
So, yeah, like, watch, I'll just bust out one. So, I've got the bush beans. They have the little plastic on the bottom so you can see. But then I have peas, which is just the solid paper.
Okay, that's the fairy morse you got there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got those out here too. Yeah, I like these ones. They're supposedly organic and stuff. And remember, Cliff, there was like this whole scare before about seeds. Like they were afraid that Monsanto was going to eliminate seeds and we weren't going to be able to plant any food. You know what I mean? It was like, so everyone out here started buying up all the seeds. You couldn't get seeds anywhere. And like, they realized it was just a hoax, so.
See, I didn't have that problem down here, but for some reason, when everyone here heard that they were doing that they might be locking down the cities, like everybody went out like
Sorry
the
about that.
week before that to like start buying up planting gear, potting soil.
Yeah.
Dude, for like a month straight, my Home Depot that I always go to, they had nothing, dude. And the garden section was completely wiped out.
That same thing happened here, along with everything else. Like what Brian said on one of his things. He did that live chat. He was talking about how the stores were completely empty. That's what happened. And it was insane. It was like,
just to let you guys know, we have a storm going through, and since we have satellite, it's going to be iffy sometimes.
Spotty, okay, that would
Yep.
see. I thought I froze earlier, so I reset.
Oh no,
But that was, I guess, it was on you, not me.
yeah, it was on me. I didn't realize it either until I had to look over and I noticed that my router wasn't on. It went red on me, so I switched over to another thing, but I'm good now. My hair is fried.
I gotta try and set things.
So, Johnny, you about set up?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yep.
Cool.
See, I got knives everywhere, Colin. This one's literally like right here.
So
Do it, Johnny. Do it.
yeah, let's see what we got. It should just be pretty.
Look at this guy over here with a butterfly knife.
Hold on, let me see. Let me make him big. Let me make him big.
Give him
Let's see
some
this.
Viagra. That'll make him big.
You called it, Cliff.
There he is.
You said, oh, Vietnamese kid. So, yep. There it is.
This guy over here.
All right. All right. Let's see what we got.
It's like Christmas, Johnny.
Yeah. No, I'm really, really psyching it now.
Man, they packed that in a huge box.
They got this huge box, man, with another box inside. So, but
That's
It's not
the
very
standard
big, Johnny.
Amazon packing.
yeah.
That's how big it is. That'll fit
Really?
back in your backpack really easily.
Dude,
That's-
they look like they opened that box during shipping.
Maybe, you never know.
I think he's.
So this,
There's your string.
yep.
That's your string. This should be 42 inches roughly.
I don't know what this
That's
is.
your arrow rest.
Air rest. Okay.
That's for the riser.
Nice. It's got a two-sided adhesive 3M pad in here. Okay,
Yeah.
let's get the riser out first.
Make sure the riser's the right one, Johnny.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I fire bow right-handed, so I ordered a right-handed bow.
Oh, I thought you did it left-handed too.
Yeah, I can shoot both. But I remember you had a hard time with the with yours coming in. Oh wow, this is really nice. Classic.
Told you they're very pretty.
This is beautiful. Man, I wish we had better lighting right now. Well, Mallory's gonna go and scold me for not having good lighting. Man, it's got a really cool coin on it.
Oh, yours got the inlay on there. Mine doesn't even have that little gold button.
Yeah, mine doesn't have that. You got a really nice one. Okay, that's where they upgraded to the classic. They don't just call it the Samick Sage anymore. It's the classic,
Really?
and that one's a really. Everything is really hands-on. You don't need any major tools, nothing.
This
You really
And
don't. Everything
once you get a
just
whistle,
threads in.
you have your reports for the accessories on there. I do see something wrong with your bow slightly, Johnny.
what you got?
Johnny.
Yeah?
Okay. Turn your bow over where the button is. Flip your bow towards yourself.
Okay.
On the top button to your left, I think.
Yeah.
Next to the hole, there's a little ding.
I see that.
Yeah, it's like a nick in the wood. It's probably when they stamped when they sanded it.
Yeah, I see it right there.
Yeah.
What I'm
It's
gonna
a little
do.
flaw, but it shouldn't hurt anything though. It should
Yeah,
be fine.
that won't make a damn bit of difference.
Oh, wait, John's in the basement. Wait a second, guys. Here he comes. It shouldn't hurt anything though. Oh, John.
That won't make a damn bit of difference.
Oh, Sean.
John's in the basement. Wait a second, guys. Here he comes. It shouldn't hurt anything though. So who's got the speakers on?
Hey Colin, how you doing?
John, don't
Doing
forget
well,
to leave.
thank you. Wait a second, guys. Here he comes.
Good to see you guys.
Okay, who's got the speaker on? John, doing well, thank you.
Oh, hang on a second. You know what? I gotta shut off my. Good to see you guys. Give me a second. I gotta go shut off my other shit.
Okay.
Oh, hang on a second. You know what? I'm new at this. Give me a second. I gotta go shut off my other shit.
Echo.
Disco.
Okay, Johnny.
Now we're live.
Okay. Yeah, Sean's
Okay,
gonna get used
cool.
to
I got
muting before he jumps on the lives.
We got it. We got it. We're good.
After a while, Sean.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
there's mine.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That's pretty, Cliff. Wow, yours is nice too, Johnny. Looks like the same.
exact bow.
Beautiful.
Yep.
What's your price point?
It's $120, man.
No kidding.
Dude, this
Yeah,
is,
I checked on for you, Sean.
Thanks,
And it's
Paul. I
about the
appreciate it.
same. About I think 168 Canadian
really, I'm so impressed with this.
at CanadianArchery.com.
I'm impressed with the
So
way
you might want to check that one.
Your mount is different than mine, Johnny. See, look, yours has that little swedge in there. Mine's
Colin, CanadianArchery.com. Okay, I'll check it out. However, if I can get one used, I have no aversion of paying $100 for one instead of $200. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you can find one on eBay or something like that.
eBay, there's Kijiji here. Yeah.
Cliff, this grip is great, man. I'm
Dude,
digging
it's comfortable. You don't need anything, dude. It fits right in the hand.
Yeah.
Like, it literally just fits.
Ceramic Sages are really good starter bows.
Hey, Cliff, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
How long you had that bow?
Shit, about 7 years.
Okay, cool. So you've shot it tons.
Yeah, a few times.
Okay. So how was the setup when you got it? Like, did you have to have a knock point installed on the string and have like the arrow rest set and this and that?
Here's my string. It's stuck to my Velcro, but
That happens.
that frayed spot, I don't know if you can see it, but that frayed spot right there,
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah, that's where my arrow knock is at. I don't actually have a knock point set because...
Okay, because you can adjust that, right?
Huh?
You can adjust that.
Yeah. Because, it's universal. You can put the bowstring on either way. It's the same length, left or right, or upside down or bottom side up.
Okay, so they just centered the knock string and
What I made myself.
they probably mounted
I
the
made my own.
arrow rest like sort of at dead center too, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's like, yeah, pretty much dead center.
How does it shoot? Like, how's your grouping with it?
I haven't shot it in a while. I used to do a lot of archery when I was younger, but I don't really have an area to shoot down here.
Mine's like this,
Gotcha.
about 2 yards.
Your grouping's like that, Colin?
Yeah. A little
Of course
farther,
it is.
maybe.
So, Colin,
My grouping is like this. Like that.
Ah,
However, that's from 100 yards with no scope with an assault rifle.
I was going to say.
Ah.
Like, I can get you,
that's mandatory.
well,
Well, I could pull up my 22 and do the same thing.
for sure. Yeah, you can fine tune stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
This is really nice. You got the classic button now, which really looks nice.
Yeah, see, I don't have that button
Yeah.
on mine. That's how old mine is. Mine doesn't have
I
that
don't
new
have the
button.
button on mine either. Well,
But I've got
ours
the-
are the originals. Cliff. See, ours are the originals.
Let's have
Yep.
a limbs now. So now we'll unbox the limbs and see what that's all about.
Those are real nice
Okay.
breakdown blows, guys.
Oh, yeah. Dude, they
Yeah,
pack.
and you don't need
Throw in
tools.
your pack and
That's
go.
all you need.
Beautiful.
Yep.
This is exactly what I'm looking for.
What's up?
Johnny, can you show
Not
him the box that
expensive.
it came in?
Phone
real
cell.
quick?
Yeah. I got the
Show
box.
Sean the box that it came in. Yeah, let me put you big here real quick. Give me a second.
I'll try and get you better
Check
in the
that
live.
out. That's the-
Yeah.
It's probably about not even 2 feet.
Oh, by the way, hi, Mal.
It's really
sorry, I saw you there. Sorry, I just engaged in the live here.
So they even got
Yeah.
this on there, Colin. You see that?
Yeah.
That's the same logo. Thanks.
Samick, huh?
Yeah, Samick Sage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here's the tag.
Huh, actually has a lower and an upper. I never even paid attention to them because they're the same length either way. Stupid ass.
I asked you, Colin. So I'm getting the string and I'm getting the Whisper Biscuit next, but like they're all these are 62 inches, right? Because that's the specs they asked about.
Yeah.
It's,
How
yeah,
many
62 inches.
when you change the limbs. The strings one string will fit everything. The
Okay.
risers never change.
Okay, great.
So only
Cool
thing that
now.
changes, unless you're left or right-handed. So that's the only thing that changes.
Really? Okay,
I mean,
cool.
I'm sticking with left just to be on the safe side. But the string per se, like I use, is one I made myself. So
Basic question for all: what's the draw weight on those recurves, those breakdowns?
I think mine's like 40, 30 or 40.
Yeah, that's plenty. You can do massive damage with that.
Right. Your ribs there.
Look at the smile on Johnny.
Dude, he's happy he got a bow.
Johnny, yours is 45.
Yeah, no kidding.
Colin, change screens. I want to show
There's a happy Johnny.
John, basically the comparison in size. So, I don't know if you can see there. You can see the top of my boat with my riser. So this is the riser. This is the main handle.
Yeah.
And that limb is only like 3 inches taller than this. So I got this laying flat on my table. So this is like on my table.
Cool.
That's how small it packs down.
That's
Like,
rad.
this is it.
That's a nice backpack bow.
Oh yeah.
So Sean, I ordered mine in, and Colin had recommended that I go 45. So mine's 45-pound pull. So,
Okay.
Mine's
I guess just a bit of a difference in the laminates, or if they have graphite arms, or a little thicker or whichever.
No, it's actually the weight on these. They actually change. You can get them all the way up to I think like 65-pound draw, and all you do is just change out the limbs.
Does that increase the length of the limb?
No.
Okay, it's just in the laminate.
Yeah.
It's whatever they use for the core, which gives it its basically its backbone.
Yeah. Okay. The thickness of the inner core of the laminate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Here's mine. That's how thick mine is.
That's a pretty thick base to it.
Yeah. Well, they're all that thick. I mean.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
it's.
cool.
I mean, look at how thin the head is on that thing. That's
Beautiful.
hey,
skin.
Colin.
There's mine.
Great lines.
There's his. There's mine.
Oh, you got the emblem too.
Yeah. See, that's funny. Mine came with a sticker. So
Really?
there's my. I got a sticker that has that on there.
Peel that off, Cliff. I hate barcodes.
Yeah,
Did you
I
buy
got
yours in the store?
What the hell, man?
Actually, no. I got this as a Christmas present for my brother-in-law, and my sister. One year.
Isn't that nice?
Look how thick that is.
That's a beauty gift. Wow.
I gotta wonder.
You must be happy,
It still
Johnny.
has the.
That's all it is to put it back on, and there's the you just screw it in the base.
Does that work with an Allen key?
No.
On?
Nope, finger.
Finger tight. No kidding.
Yeah, dude, and you can tighten these wicked tight.
Little buttons right
Oh,
here. And no tools needed. You can
that's
lift it even better.
beautiful for out back.
This is the toggle for the limbs, and that's
Okay.
all it is.
Yeah, what you need. And it's got all the places
Cliff,
where you can add.
Show me the end of that turnstile again, please. You have it in your hand. Yep. Okay. You see that end facing towards me there?
Yeah.
All right. It had like an Allen wrench fitting you could fit into it. Now, when I started my bow journey when I was in like 14 in high school, I started with a compound bow, right?
Yeah.
And all those end turnstiles, they were all fitted with an Allen wrench receptacle. So these are all finger tight, are they?
Yeah, you can finger tighten these, and they don't
Look at
budge.
Johnny's
They
setup
lock.
right there.
Stupid tight.
Johnny has right there.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, dude. These
Johnny's
things
got a
pack
good
down to
back.
nothing.
This is wonderful.
Mine'll do the same thing.
This is great. Now my biggest question is, okay, all right, I'm split between two directions here. Like, because, yes, do I need to add things to my preps? Yes, I do. One of the things I need to add to my preps is archery, because it's very useful, practical, and not expensive.
And you can reuse the ammo.
Yep.
And you can reuse the ammo. Absolutely, Colin. Great point. Another thing I yet need to add to my preps is comms. So I'm doing this, Colin. I'm doing this.
Well, comms are always key. Then bows can be secondary. I mean, without comms, you have nothing.
True say. True say.
But think of it this way: with the bow, you can take somebody else's comms.
Yeah.
nice, nice play, Cliff. My brain just licked your brain.
They will break the calms, but you know what's also good, Sean, that I always keep on hand. I got the hammer, sling bow, and then I also got a couple of those scout slingshots and scout LTs. That's part of my EDC, and those are great too. I mean, you can get a small game with a good slingshot. And
For sure. Yeah, I got wrist rockets. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wrist rockets, crossbows. You know, I've got stuff, right? I do not have any firearms.
Yep.
He does not have any firearms.
Me neither, man.
They can't cut anybody off the porch. But Johnny, listen. You know what? We were in a stream a few days ago, or maybe you dropped a comment on one of my things, but it made me want to ask you a question, and it was about bow hunting, because I know you do a lot of fishing, okay,
Yeah.
bro? So I was wondering if you do any bow fishing.
I haven't tried bow fishing because the water and the way it works out here is if I went bow fishing, I'd have to do it in a tidal pool.
Yeah, okay.
The tide pool is so surgy and so rocky and so sharp, you would not get a shot. But this is what I think.
You're all volcano glass up there.
Oh, we got obsidian. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was thinking if I were going to utilize the bow to go fish here, what I would use it for is to cast out. Because a lot of times what I do, depending on the wind, I hook my 3-way swivel to the arrow and then weight the arrow a little heavier at the top and then lock my line way out. I use it as a caster, you know what I mean? And I have my lead.
Sure, Johnny. Yeah, it's like dropping a weight on the bottom of the ocean or whatever body of water you're fishing and having a hook, 18 inches up off the bottom or whatever.
Exactly.
There you go.
And I'll lock my line. So that way I get a longer cast and I get bigger fish. You know,
cool.
Paddle my line out on a kayak, like some of these guys do, or like there's even guys out there now, they're flying their lines out by phone. Yep,
I've seen those, the kite fishers.
Yep. And,
kite fishing is a trippy one.
So I caught that shark the other night, right? I haven't posted the video. The only person who's seen my videos is Tyler. Tyler gave me his phone number when we met, and he's seen all my videos, and he just laughs. But I caught a shark the other night, and it was windy as heck. I almost got blown off a cliff, and what I did is it's a technique. It's called balloon fishing. So you take a regular party balloon, and I like to use blue because it's the same color as the ocean, and I'll tie it off, and I'll tie that to my swivel, and then I won't even cast. I'll go like this, whee, like that. The wind takes the line out as far as I want it to go, and I flip the bail down and wait. And then, the wind does all the work. I'm working with the environment and with the conditions that I have. And I caught a shark. I caught all kinds of stuff, man. Like that night, we got a lot of food.
That's cool, Johnny. Hey, listen, Johnny, you dropped your digit on one of my things over there. I texted you there. Did you get it?
No, I never got your text.
I texted that number here a couple hours ago.
Really, I'll have to check. I haven't been out. I've been in the hardware store. Oh man, we lost Colin again.
I'll try and boost it out. Again, maybe I'll have a look. Maybe I hit a number or something. Cool. That always happens, when you get a new number. But
yeah, dude, Sean, you're gonna laugh so hard at some of the videos I'm gonna send you, man. You trust me, man. Trust me. You're gonna like it, man. It's funny.
Post them, Jay. Make a freaking channel.
Dude,
you'll get so many hits, bro.
I'm working on it, man. But like, dude,
you'll get so many hits.
I like.
There you are. Now you're over there.
I'm like.
There's Colin.
I've got to censor myself, man. I got to.
Sorry, I have weather-related internet issues.
Really? So, all right, Colin. So the next question I was going to ask you is how I put this guard on, man. What's the best spot for me to stick this thing on? Like, I've never done this before, so.
Okay. The best way is once you get it strung and everything else, you find out where you want to place your arrow, and
okay.
that way you can figure out where it's perpendicular to the arrow shelf. I don't use one because I shoot directly off the show.
Yeah,
It's just
same here.
that's a lot easier.
Should I just save this? You guys don't
Yeah.
recommend?
Don't put it on. There's no point.
Okay, cool. Cool.
And if you don't have anything to put on it, just get some Velcro. The hook part, not the scratchy
No,
part.
you want
but
the loop, not the hook.
Oh,
yeah,
you're doing
the loop.
the fuzzy one, right?
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's what you
Johnny's here, Chris.
It'll be perfectly fine. It's cheap, easy way.
Yeah,
to
we need
All right,
this.
take care, Mallory.
All right, Mallory.
Bye.
Show me that.
Yeah,
Come
she's
on.
always back.
Yeah, come on.
No, she's actually heading off tonight. She's gonna go work with her camera a little bit, get used to it.
Yep.
Okay, big hugs, Mal. Stay well and safe. Yeah,
Okay,
we're not
Tommy.
camera up. That's what I need to do this year.
Okay, the part of your limb with the writing on it is
Yeah.
your bottom limb.
Okay.
There you go, Cliff.
So here, let's put it together now. So this is all just by hand, huh?
Well, it's really funny. My little stickers actually tell me which one is which I never noticed before. I just put them on the same way because they're the same length.
I like that he's helping me with this because I wouldn't know that was bottom limb. I wouldn't be able to discriminate between the two.
Colin is the bomb. Everyone I talk to around, I talk to a lot of people on a lot of big pages, and I tell everyone that if you want to know anything about bows, go over to Kincaid. He's like world-class archer.
So Colin,
I don't know about world class, at least Iowa class.
how tight do I want this?
Finger tight.
Over tight. Doesn't matter. It's not coming off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
You just get
you
it
gotta
like
take
real
them off
snug.
once in a while, but yeah. As
I
long as
got
it's
it.
tight, it's not wiggly or anything like that, you should be fine.
It's a little wiggly. Should I just
Tighten it down a little bit more. It's a
Come on.
little wiggly.
Don't open that rum, Mal.
Hey, Johnny, you have the limb upside down.
really?
Yes.
I got the logo towards the front.
No, the logo
No.
goes
Flip your
inside.
limb the other way.
okay towards this.
See, watch. All right. You should have one of these, a little notch on there, a little
Yeah.
nipple. Okay, that has to
Turn
face
it
the
over.
outside.
Let
You
me,
gotta flip your limb, Johnny.
Yeah, flip your limb around. It's backwards.
Okay.
Johnny got all his limbs twisted.
Right.
He's a lanky guy. I can see how that happened in a skiing accident.
Well, I figured the logo would be towards like away from me. I didn't think
No,
the logo.
the part that says Samick Sage or whatever, you got to be able to see it while you're holding the bow in your hand.
Really? Okay.
Oops, I just put my limb on the wrong side again.
Okay, see, this right here is an awesome example of how channels like Kincaid Outdoors can help every freaking layman, right?
Yeah, it's great.
Just put your limbs on right? Show you how to turn it around, whichever way, freaking awesome. Thank you, Colin.
Yeah, this is great.
You're welcome.
Thank you, everyone, because this is a great experience for me right now. I'm really excited.
Yeah, now
Doesn't matter.
your limb should look like this, Johnny.
Yeah,
You see?
exactly.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I got you.
Is it not? It's solid now, right? Not wiggly.
Yeah. There's no wiggle
Might
at
be
all.
the other one.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, there's no wiggle at all, man.
Always remember that the head on this thing, this little rivet casing or protector, always goes against the top of the screw. So
Okay.
where your finger head's at, that's
Yeah.
always near the head.
I was
Yeah,
wondering
just
why
make sure it's finger tight.
a little wiggly. So I'll do the other limb now, and we'll get to see it in full build here, and I'll do it right this time.
Bows have come a long way. This is great.
Yeah, this is awesome. So
And they're, these
Great
are,
combo.
beautiful bows.
you guys ever get
Gotta
worried
check
about?
that out.
I need to actually wax mine. Mine's a little. Haven't
Yeah,
used
that's nice.
Mine's well worn. So I shoot it a lot.
Yours has got a nice patina on it. Mine I don't use. It just sits in my drawer.
Okay, here we
Well,
go.
I shoot a lot more you do. But as you see, it doesn't matter what year we've got them. The style is the same.
Yeah, they're literally the same. It's exactly.
This is it.
Well, you do have right-handed bows. That's the big. Oh wait, you're left-handed too, aren't you, Cliff?
Yeah. So me and Johnny
Yeah.
got the same hand.
I'm left-handed.
Me too. Southpaw.
You guys shoot right-handed?
That's what I was explaining to you before. I I fire pistol left-handed and I fire rifle right-handed. So I fire
Okay.
bow. Right. I play golf right-handed. I play baseball left-handed. So I'm like,
I have a cousin
You're
like
like
that.
me, Johnny. You're partial ambidextrous. You can do various things left and right.
yeah, I'm a freak of nature. I play drums. I play drums right-handed. And Sean plays drums. He knows what I'm talking about.
I play drums right-handed, but sometimes open-handed, which is kind of a left-handed thing too. Johnny might understand if you're, non-crossover or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can flow both ways.
I'm the same way. I train my that way because I like to double down because I was in the drum corps and I was in jazz band. So yeah, I do all that stuff too. And I used to like to do cross sticking. I don't know if you know that, it's popular in swing.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I used to play a lot of swing music and jazz. Like I was big on jazz, and I worked at a jazz
I'm gonna do this.
high school, and that was cool too.
Oh snap! Colin went full redneck on us.
Colin's full of Tyler.
My neck's not red. Sorry.
Not yet.
So he's an
That's-
albino
It's hidden
redneck.
by the beard.
It's in by the beard.
Okay. All right. So my next question is, how the hell do I string this thing?
Okay.
Very
Now,
carefully.
I need
Really?
you to look at your. You need to look at your bowstring for a second. I need to show you something.
You stick your feet in it, Johnny.
No. You got to figure out which way is up on the bowstring. I need you to get your bowstring out.
Okay, I have it right here. So
Colin, we don't stick our feet in there anymore?
No, you still do.
He can. It depends on if he didn't have a bowstring.
okay, it's got
Okay. I need to see the loops at the end.
okay.
I
So
need to see the ends.
I got
Yeah,
this
both
Mine are
of them. I need
exactly
both
the
of them.
same.
and-
Yeah, show me the other one
Colin goes
too.
again.
Got a big one and a
Okay.
small one.
No, maybe that was or maybe I
Okay.
forgot.
The small one will go on the bottom of your bow.
that's
The
this
big
one.
one will go. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to put the big one over the top, the tip
Okay.
of your limb first. The big one goes on top,
Okay, we'll
but
do
not.
that.
Don't hook it in. You're going to slide it
I'll be
over.
right back. I gotta refresh.
So
Fucking internet, man.
Okay.
just
So
like
give me a
that.
second. Let me get my bow.
Internet
Turn it around, Johnny. Pull it the other way.
Yeah. Okay. Because
Okay.
this is
Give me a second here.
Colin's got this. Yeah. Just
Okay, as you can see, I've got a big loop and a small loop.
okay.
The big loop will go over. Give me a second here. Will go over the top of your limb and slide down like that.
Okay. So I got
Okay.
that
And
right where I'm on her shoulder.
and then the bottom one, the small loop, will go on over the just over the tip of the bottom,
Okay.
where it's actually like it's getting ready to be strung into the notches
So
like that.
let's see here.
See how I got it right here?
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give that a shot. This is a really stiff one. There we go. Check that out, Colin. Is that all right?
Now, it needs to be on the other side, Johnny. Turn
Okay.
it, slide it around.
Okay. Got
Okay,
it.
because remember it's got to be on the back
gotta
side
be
of
on the
the loop.
inside of your bow.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, now comes the fun part. Stringing your bow.
Now you gotta stretch it.
Yep. Because you're going to turn it
And then you
over.
slide your shit up.
Yep. I'm not sure if I can. I don't have a camera to do this because my phone's dead. But let me go big so I can show you this from a distance. Okay.
Cheers, Johnny.
Yeah. Cheers, man.
Okay,
Thanks, John.
Yeah,
give me a
this is
second.
excellent tutelage right here.
Yeah. This
Give me a
is great.
second here.
Yeah, how to string a bow. That should be a video, bro.
Dude, Colin.
Well, I'll plan that one. I'll see what I can do. I'm trying to get this
Well,
big enough. Right.
On that note, Colin, I really wanted to thank you.
You get a million hits.
Hi, Jenny.
Hey, Danny.
That's my wife, Jenny. Okay. As you can see, the bow.
Hope you're well, Jenny.
Okay. As you can see, this is where the top of the bow is. You will step through with your right foot
Hold on. Give me
and
a
hook
second.
it on your ankle. I got to step back further where you can see me because I can't get back far enough.
See what he's
Okay.
got going.
on the front side of your ankle. And the riser is behind your right knee.
My right knee. I gotta like switch my position here. Right knee. It's hard watching you in reverse.
I am doing this right-handed, not left. Just to let you know.
The mice are me, Cliff.
Yeah.
Just throw them into a pot.
Yeah. Okay, you're holding it with your right hand.
That's my right. I'm doing it right-handed, John. You got a right-handed bow.
Okay, and the curve is toward your ankle, right?
Yeah.
Cliff, teach them how to use seasonings.
With my left foot. And
There we go.
Around my left ankle. And you're going to palm your bow with your right hand. Do not grip it.
Really?
Open
Okay.
hand. And you're going to slowly press it forward and slide your string up.
I've got to get my foot set up like you do.
I've got to twist this one, but it's a little long
Yeah,
right
see,
now.
Colin, I've got a problem on that one with my bowstring. My bowstrings, the knots, the loops are exactly the same size on both sides.
Okay. Well, we've got Nicole coming in, guys. So,
Hello.
What's up, Nicole?
Johnny, okay, let me see what you got there, Johnny. Okay.
Ooh,
Put it,
How are you all doing?
Hey,
Great.
Cliff,
all right. How are you doing?
hey, Cliff, as long as the one loop will slide down past the knock point,
They're-
not
I mean,
the knock point, but
look, they're
the,
exactly the same.
anchor point where your string sets. If it slides down, if one slides past down that, you're good.
Although both slide down past it, but I've never strung my bow that way. I'm weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see how you do it, Cliff.
I've always used a double leg technique,
Really?
like Colin just showed, and it works every time.
Really?
But yeah, you can't get your string
remember
twisted.
to don't grip your bow when you do that. You gotta.
I don't
keep
have
your
carpet.
hands open,
So,
because otherwise you don't want to twist your limbs at all.
Hey, Nicole.
so
I will do that one more time just to show you.
yeah, one more
You
time.
Str-
string
all
me
up.
the same way.
Oh, there you are. I couldn't see you there for a second.
I'm here. I'm trying to get out of the dark. There's only small street lights in between.
Nicole, come
I'm on
toward
my
the
way to
light.
get my daughter from work.
Right.
Come toward the light.
We'll do it next minute now, so just to let you guys know.
Oh, I should probably actually put my seatbelts on because I don't want to go to jail for any stupid things.
I can almost string mine as fast as Colin, but Colin's used to it. I'm not. I haven't done this in a while.
That's the thing about it, Cliff. Once you know, it's not hard to do, but
No,
in
it's
the-
easy. You just gotta, it's just all practice. It's all muscle memory.
Johnny, your string's on the
there's a lot
backside.
of that.
I'm already strung.
Backwards.
Not string
Yeah,
your
it's
bow back.
backwards, bro.
So what I'll do.
All right, Johnny,
Okay,
you're
yeah.
gonna notice on the back of your back of the limbs, there's actually a little groove where the line sets in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure your string is sitting in that line.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the bottom string must be in there like that.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a little Y notch. Basically aligns your string where it's supposed to be.
Really, I got it. I got the bottom string set like that, and I'm gonna turn the top string around. There we go. Cool. And now I'm gonna try and do what Colin did, kind of. If I can. So I'm going. opposite.
Well,
Okay, Johnny, set your other foot through the string between the string and the bow.
Yeah, wrong foot, Johnny.
Really? Okay.
Other one.
that was creepy. I wish I could have showed y'all that.
I stepped in.
No. Johnny, you still got the wrong foot between there.
Yeah, don't turn the bow around. Just put your other foot through.
Really? Okay.
Switch legs. No. Your bow's fine. Switch legs.
Okay.
Don't
He
you
keeps
turn
turning the
bow.
bow.
Hold the bow in your left hand.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah, he's all right there.
No, he had it right. No, he had it right that last time.
Yeah, he just turned the bow again.
Johnny, hold your
Just
right
turn
hand
it
up.
in.
I got my right.
Put your left leg through the bow.
Well, first
Yeah.
off, guys, he's going to have a huge problem stringing this because he's got the loose end on the bottom.
Yeah, I
Loose end's gotta
see
be
that.
on the top, Johnny.
Yeah, he's got it upside down or set up upside down.
Which way is your shelf, Johnny?
Pardon?
Where's your shelf?
Here's the
Your
loose
shelf
end.
should be up. Your shelf should be up, right
Okay.
here. Okay.
Yeah, flip
Yeah,
it
look
around,
at-
Johnny.
Now put your left leg through the string right there between your hands.
Okay.
And put your right leg in front of the bottom of your bow.
Okay.
Yeah, look the loop, this part over your ankle, your right ankle.
I've got it now.
It'll be in the front of your ankle.
Yeah, I've got you. I've got it just like you said now.
Pull flat-handed towards you and slide the string up.
We'll make it big. We can help him here. Let me go solo screen for you to see it better. Johnny, can you take a step back from your phone where we can see your feet?
I would. I don't think you're gonna be able to see me because I got you set up on a shelf, so the phone doesn't fall.
Okay.
Here, I'll show you right now.
Angle down. There you go. Angle down to your feet. A little more.
Not your crotch, Johnny.
Right there. Right there.
Yeah,
You're
nobody
good.
needs
Now
to see
step
that,
back
Johnny.
an inch or two.
Right.
You need one of your kids.
I'm
on the
not
camera.
being a perv about it. Right
It's
there
a
and step back.
PG-13 channel.
So, yeah, I'm pretty much set up how Colin had his picture set up there.
Yeah.
Open palm, light press, right?
Yeah, now you just want
When
to
you're-
pull that side forward.
Foot in front of the bottom of the bow.
Got it.
And it's
Yeah,
slide
knock,
up into the
pull
mouth.
it, knock it up there. Boom.
Boom. Yep, that's it.
There you
Yeah,
go. Now
just
you
go.
go.
There you
Now you're
go.
in business. Now you're in business.
Make sure it's seated into those notches there. There you go, Johnny.
Yes.
Do not
And
let that
never
fall
right-
at that angle.
No dry
Don't
fire.
ever dry fire.
Never.
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 No, just the way you held that bow. If you would have let go of that string, it would have ripped off some flesh.
I bet.
Oh, it would have burned so bad.
Yeah, forearm guard.
I actually don't use one.
I have to.
Some people can, and some people can get away with it. Like, depends on how long your arms are,
Look at the size
how
of the
you
forearm.
fire, your stance, whichever.
Well, look at my forearms.
Right.
Look how big these are. I have to
Yeah.
have one.
Yeah, Cliff.
Cool. Well, it's straight up now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Johnny,
Just a wake
before
off
you
that
start doing
forearm.
that, we're not done yet.
Not
We're
so
not done
close to
yet.
your body.
Take your arrow out of
Okay.
the string.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
I want you to take your thumb and put it on the top of this part right here. And just
Colin, why
do a
don't you
thumb-
go biggie? So,
We're checking your bowstring height. Make sure your brace height is right. Okay, when your
Colin,
thumb
go
is-
biggie. Go biggie so we can see it.
Okay, give me a second. I've got to tighten up my bowstring, so bear with me here. Mine's a little low.
Yeah, I was gonna
Right.
say
You're
loose.
checking your brace height. Okay,
Oh, I see what you
mine's a
got.
little needs to be tightened, so mine's a little low. It's got to be as high as your thumb, about
Actually, it's higher.
Mine's higher.
7 to 8 inches is the brace height usually. Yeah. Okay, yours is a little tight, Johnny, but that's about right.
Yeah,
Yours
okay.
should be good. That should be
Okay.
good.
Mine's at 6 3/4, but look where mine sits.
Let's see yours.
Yeah, that
Cliff.
should be good. Yeah,
Oh,
that should be still good,
Yeah, I'm like
Cliff.
right on mine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cliff,
that's
That's
good.
good.
The other hand, it's still the same
Yeah.
position.
Yeah, if you have it exactly between 7 and 8 inches, you
That's
should
good,
be
Johnny.
anywhere in there.
Yeah,
is
that
good.
looks good.
Mine's
Mine,
actually
like I said, I need to
3/4.
tighten and wax my string. I haven't done it in a while, but that's all it takes for that one. Just a couple twists, and mine should be fine. Yours looks good, Johnny. Also, yours, if you
does.
leave it strung for a little bit, the string will stretch.
Yeah. Should I leave
Mhm.
it?
It will,
Should I
it
leave
will stretch maybe a couple days, but
Yeah, I
don't
would
leave
leave
it
it,
strung.
Johnny, because it'll naturally stretch on its own with use.
Johnny, unstring it when you don't use it.
Okay.
Yeah, just leave it unstrung. Let it stretch out for a bit, like the other good folks said. But yeah, unstring it when you don't use it. Unstring it and break it down and just put it in your backpack. But stretch your string out first, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll leave it for 3 or 4 days then, and then I'll unstring it and pack it away until I'm ready to go rock.
That'll be enough.
There's a cop right there. Look
Johnny,
behind you, bitch.
Pull it some
Behind
too.
you.
Yeah, okay. I
Where is
noticed
he?
this groove here, Cliff. You see that? I don't know if yours has that. It has a string groove in the limb.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was telling you. There's a groove on the back of the limb that your string sits in. So when you're stringing it, you have to make sure your bowstring sits in that groove.
I can see it, Johnny.
Yeah, pretty awesome, dude.
Johnny, isn't it crazy? It looks like you got to put it together backwards.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's my first time I ever strung a recurve.
Well, that's a recurve, yeah.
Yeah,
a longbow is just a big long arch, right? And that's a totally different story. It's just a big round curve, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No. Okay, Sean, you want to see a longbow?
Recurves look backwards.
You want to see a longbow, Sean?
Go get it,
Absolutely. Colin, why don't you big yourself up so we can all see it?
Okay.
Yeah. Love to see longbow.
Hey, Johnny,
get some range out of it.
You keep that elbow slightly bent, because if you don't and that bowstring hits your forearm, it's gonna suck.
Okay.
Okay, I'm backing up, guys. This is my Black Widow longbow. Sorry, just give me see if I can get to this.
Oh man, that is beautiful.
That is 68 inches, 74 pounds at 28 draw length. And the name of the bow is Autumn Gray, which is really interesting considering my birthday is the first day of autumn, which I think is really cool.
That is.
Colin, is that a one-piece unit or is that a laminate?
This is a laminate longbow.
Okay, got it. Beautiful.
It's
got the coin.
Black Widow.
Benny turns 8 tomorrow, right?
That's beautiful.
I strung this one. This is a reflex deflex longbow.
Afterward.
And I'm going to string it the exact same way I did my recurve. I'm backing up again. Hitting my wife's computer. Kill me.
Yeah, archery lessons are freaking awesome especially when they're given by people who, got their science down to it, right?
I'm really
great.
This was a 74 pound.
Hey Blake, how you doing? I wish I had a longbow.
Hi Blake.
What's up, Blake?
Okay, I do have some suggestions for you, Sean, that might give you a takedown longbow if you're interested. I have some options.
We'll get to that, Colin. Let me get through a breakdown first.
Okay, because I got something to show you. It's my son's bow now, because it was something I ordered for me, and they sent the wrong hand. But I
watched that vid.
It's his son's.
I was really heartbroken when that happened.
Or I saw that on a live stream or something.
No, his son got it.
No, I know. Yeah.
74 pounds.
Good here, Blake. Thanks. Hope you're also well.
Okay, let me go get my boy real quick, and I'll show you.
I love that this man has so many freaking bows.
He's a master archer.
Yeah, 100%, right? So.
You're picking up Ryan? Yeah. Then I need to drive. Because I can have 2 minors with my car without a license. I don't care. He can't be out after 10. It's a violation of curfew. Get him. You just told me I could. I just said I need to drive. So when you pull in the park, I need to switch you places.
How you doing, Blake?
Dumb.
I hope you're good.
It's dumb, but it's covering my ass.
Yeah, Blake.
What cop is gonna come? There was one over here last night and in the park because they're watching fucking Israel's.
And I'm back.
Nice.
Mm.
This is called a Black Hunter takedown longbow. I purchased it off of AliExpress, and they got it wrong. But as you can see, it is a takedown model.
Good to hear,
I
Blake.
can't take it apart right now because it requires tools, just like you were discussing
Allen keys,
earlier.
yeah, like I spoke before. Yep. That's old school.
Yeah. And this one's a 55-pound model.
It's like you being on your phone isn't on.
But since I couldn't
What's
use
the
it,
range on that, Colin?
Huh?
What's the range on that?
This one here is a 55-pound bow.
No, not the draw weight, the range as far as number of yards shot.
I can't tell you because I don't know. That's what I was going to find out when I got it, but I wasn't able to because it's the wrong hand. I was going to test and video all that.
Gotcha.
That kind of defeated the purpose because they set the wrong product. But before I could send it back, my boy took one look at it and says, "Mine." But the thing is, it has a beautiful riser. I mean, the grip. This is my left hand. It's been held in for a right-hander.
You got some big.
A really good size grip. And the price point, 105 American. That's with shipping.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, the Black Hunter has an advantage over most bows that I've found, and it's got some disadvantages. The disadvantages is the fact is there is no place for adding any accessories whatsoever.
It's bare bow.
It's a plain bare bow. No, it's not fancy or anything like that.
I love the woodwork.
It's very beautiful. Now, the one thing that I do like about it, that you can get this same riser, you can add recurve limbs to. By switching out the limb.
It's cross compatible.
So, yeah, you could be a longbow or recurve. That's the beauty of it. I was hoping to have a takedown longbow to put in my backpack, but I don't have that.
Yeah, like Johnny said, universal riser.
Yeah, I like that. It just makes sense to me.
That's cool.
The Mandarin Duck is who makes the original Black Hunter, and they have really reasonable prices for the most part. And the string came with it as is, and everything. So it's just one of those things. I just got to remember, my boy put the bowstring on here, so I got to figure out which way he put it. So I'll probably have to think twice in order to get it right. But it's really easy to string, even at 55 pounds.
This is a beautiful.
I was just thinking about all this, Colin. We got Johnny to string the bow, but we haven't told him the fear of unstringing the bow.
That's what I was going to
ask. That's true. It's just reverse. Wait, we got someone else. We got more. Sorry. She's back. Yeah, my boy put the bowstring upside down.
I push the wrong buttons all the time.
Be right back. I'm being summoned.
I try. What? I love the woodwork on those, you guys.
Just remember, you don't grip the bow when you're stringing it. You palm it.
A really good tip, too. I didn't know that.
Yeah, palm it, let it slide.
You gotta finesse it.
It'll fall into place naturally.
Yeah, I didn't know about
Just like many other things in life.
Yeah, I didn't know about the smaller loop being towards.
You just gotta finesse it, Johnny. It'll be just fine.
I got that.
Treat it like a sweet fish.
Right, Nicole? Treat it like a lady.
Yep.
No, treat it better than a lady because you treat it wrong, it snaps on you and you can't.
Yeah,
Colin, you may be getting yourself swimming into.
Just perform a little better for you.
The dog
you never know.
Yeah. I treat my lady very well, thank you very much. I spoil her rotten. I tuck her in regularly.
I was about to say, do you tuck her in?
I know that, bro.
Every night he tucks her in. Their relationship is so beautiful. Like I strive to be them in the future. It's just so cute, and then it's like I can slap myself for saying that because no, he comes to make sure by 3 a.m. I'm at least getting ready to lay down and off the phone.
Well, one thing interesting about this one is that it's actually got Chinese characters on it, right there.
I love the woodwork, Colin. I've said that a few times now. I love that woodwork.
Yeah,
I love gray. It matches my bows that I normally have. You know, my arrows are gray and everything else. But for $105, it's an awesome little bow.
It's so.
I've seen people do reviews on it, and
it'll definitely get the job done.
Yeah.
I just wish it was left-handed.
So, Colin,
that's the only issue.
I know we were having a conversation before about your hunting journey that you're about to embark on, and
yeah.
So I want to tell you a funny story because when this whole weirdness started,
let me get back to my chair.
Okay.
I want to sit down for a bit. Okay. Sorry about the hair. All hair, don't care. Okay.
Sorry about the hair. It's in a knot like y'all love it. Don't care.
I just cut my own hair.
Nice play, yeah.
Watch,
it looks good, Johnny.
I'm gonna grease it up for you guys on Halloween.
Oh, I got something to show.
Can't wait to see it, love.
Blake, check what that is.
I love that fire tip. So awesome.
Oh, that is a beautiful tip.
That's the fire tip, man. He could shoot fiery arrows with that.
Yep.
So
it's very efficient.
Dude,
I
a
want
little painful, but very efficient.
I want to get the whistling arrowhead. I love those. Those things are awesome when you shoot those because you can hear them coming from a mile.
So, Colin, you
sorry, Blake.
Exactly, North Shore.
Run away!
I went through the whistle, but I could probably blow people's ear.
Right?
And, Colin, you had mentioned that you have a deer frequenting your backyard, right?
Oh yeah, because the place where they come from is the property over to, I'm not sure which way. There's that direction. It's that way from where I'm sitting, and that's where the soybean field was. But there's a cornfield on the other side that they're walking from one side to the cornfield.
So I got
and they go right
they're
to
just looking for food.
So when all this stuff started happening, Colin, I went and invested in some traps. And back over here, about a mile from my house, there's a riverbed. And that riverbed goes all the way up over the mountain. And I've hiked almost the entire thing. It's a long hike. It's like a 5-hour hike. But there's a deer trail through there. And I went up there and I set a trap. And I laid out a bunch of corn and I put up a salt lick. And I caught a deer in the trap, but it got away. All there was just blood and fur. I took the drill.
Oh no!
Yeah, I had a hand drill I took up on the ridge with me, and I went up there and I drilled the trap with a gnarly chain onto a root, a big tree root, and then I hung the salt lick right over the trap, and then covered the trap with a bunch of sand and debris, and then put corn around. And I went up to check it the next night, and it was just a bunch of fur and blood. It like shook itself out of the trap. So what I did is I went and got an industrial bungee cord from Napa Auto Parts, and I was gonna drill it back in and try again, so that when it pulls, it can't pull itself out. It'll just be struggling, and I can go up there and finish it with a bow or knife. But I'm gonna show you. I'm going to show you the trap I was using right now.
Oh, hell no. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay, Johnny, I have a question for you about that, what you just did.
Yeah.
Trapping deer.
Is that legal to trap deer in Hawaii?
Probably
that might be illegal. That might be illegal.
Yeah. No, I almost guarantee it's illegal. I did it anyway.
You might not want to say it too loud, Johnny.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Like don't put that bit
for a
out.
hog, wild pig, and then it should be okay. But deer, if you're going for that in particular, I wouldn't want to do it there.
Yeah.
I want you to stay safe, Johnny. Don't do that.
Definitely.
That's probably a better bet. I'll show you the trap I'm using.
We can snare rabbits, not deer.
Yeah. I don't think it'll work.
Yeah, just hit a rabbit with a hammer.
I've hit them with
You just
blowguns.
gotta,
Cliff,
you just
we
gotta
can
grab
go,
them by their little
we can go
cotton
cow
toes.
hunting with a hammer.
Oh yeah, those are dumb as shit. They'll just walk right up to you.
Yeah. Pigs,
They
hunt them with
will.
a hammer too. Badoink, you're done.
But you got to get the ball peen hammer because you got to get through that thick skull.
I'll show you what I rigged up.
We used to shoot them on the farm, or like we'd have them sent
That's
out.
a
Right?
fact, Cliff.
I got a steel wire cable like that you'd keep for like a large dog on a swivel,
Dang, here we go.
and then I got this band here. This is an industrial band for tying down pallets and stuff like that,
Yep.
and that's what I used. You can see
Okay, she's not driving home at this hour.
air trap. It's spring loaded, right?
Holy crap, Johnny.
So
You know what, Johnny? Put all that stuff away and don't show it on video again.
okay,
Yeah, don't.
Yeah,
No.
like just to keep yourself safe, bro.
okay,
Don't.
all right.
Yeah. Don't talk about that.
Right.
We can text
Yeah.
about it,
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
but
Too many
yeah,
laws
no.
against stuff like that these
don't
days.
show that on
on
on videos.
No, okay,
No.
cool.
Yeah, you'll get yourself in trouble, bro.
Or
Okay.
you'll get me in trouble.
Sorry.
No, just trying to keep everyone safe here,
Yeah. Sorry.
right?
Because I'm
Like, don't
looking
get me wrong, Johnny.
regulation.
I'm fully with gathering wildlife any way possible in an SHTF situation. However, that not being the case,
I believe trapping your food is trapping your food. Do what you gotta do.
Leave it
If
live,
that's feeding your family.
Yeah, that's
But
what
not all organizations look at it that way, I guess.
Yeah.
I just don't want you to see you get in trouble, Johnny.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, it's advice well taken. Like,
That's a felony, Johnny. That's a
However,
felony.
thank you for your insight into that. Like,
No, we don't want to talk charges. We just want to educate without knowing too much. And that just blah.
yeah.
Well,
blah.
right, Nicole, we are all creative minds, and we all know how to harvest things in many different ways. They might not all be legal until you're starving,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
On that note, John,
Absolutely.
I just like Johnny, and want to keep him safe.
Yeah. No, I really
Hey.
appreciate it. I know we're all
There you
He's
brothers.
go.
over there.
Now you're right.
Wait a second. Yeah, he's still over there.
We
Right
love
next
you,
to-
Johnny. We just don't want to see you get in trouble
right
for
down there,
stupid
bud.
things that like should be completely legal, especially on your own property.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really
Crushing
appreciate
your
it.
head. Crushing your head.
Hey, hands up.
It's awesome to
If
Doesn't
you're
mean-
going for the hogs or wild pigs or something, that might be legal. If you're actually talking about going for that, because you said they're open season on hogs there
Yeah.
And
No,
chickens.
we got
and
a
chicken.
wild hog.
I'm not worried about the chicken. But
Yeah,
the
you're in
you know,
Hawaii, and the hog issue is a totally different issue. So, like, yeah, I guess different states would have different regulations and laws on the trapping and hunting of those animals. So,
They
just
actually-
always a friendly heads up. Those PETA people and what are they? I want to be polite, but I'm not sure how to say it.
PETA, people eating tasty animals.
so
That's it.
like to the law. But get this. So they actually consider the spotted white-tailed deer and the hog here to be an invasive species. So they allow people on the golf courses. But you know, sure,
okay, that makes more sense.
yeah.
Okay, Johnny,
Yeah.
I get that. I was just concerned
Because
right at the outset of when you started to talk about saying trapping deer.
Yeah.
because most of the U.S. won't go for that. If that's legal in your state, like do your research for sure, brother. And if it is, knock yourself out. Like,
well, that's part of why I did it. But like, the thing is, but they aren't using this kind of trap, box trap, Sean. So it's like a giant box as I use, and then it's got a snap in it. So when they go in, the door shuts behind them, and then they go up, and then they go and slaughter the animal on site. But like they're getting paid by the state to do it because these are invasive animals.
Oh.
And
hello.
They ones need to go.
Hi.
Nicole's daughter. We can say hi.
Hi. Colin guessed it. She was trying to trick y'all.
I saw her.
She's driving.
On that note, Sean, I'm probably not going to show that trap again. I just brought that out for you guys. But yeah, that like they're using different traps. They're using box traps. They're not using like a mouth trap like this. Like this is like full on, you know. And I think they're using snares too.
Yeah.
The county actually pays them to get rid of them, but the county pays them and tells them they can't eat them. They slaughter them and leave them there to rot.
What?
So, yeah, they're wasting the meat.
That's
crazy.
Yeah, no.
In Iowa, if we get a deer, we can donate it to like the food stores of Iowa for people who
they're
need
not
them.
allowed.
Here too in Oklahoma, we can donate that meat to any organization that will accept it.
Yeah, so get this. So if it's a regular hunter, you know what I mean, like me or you, and we catch it, we can eat. But if they're getting paid by the county, they're not allowed to keep the meat for any reason. They have to slaughter it and leave it there to rot.
It's kind of like a bounty on it, Johnny.
Yeah, no, it's like a state thing. It's a state rule.
What if someone happens to be following you, Johnny, after you slaughter it, and they happen to pick it up right after you leave?
That's exactly what I was thinking, because one of my friends got a license, and he got licensed to go up on the golf course. So they get paid like $100 a deer, but they can't keep them. I was telling him, like, next time you go, and they give them golf carts, the whole nine, and they go up, and they're using shotguns and 22s and all kinds of projects, and they're killing them, and they're leaving them there. I'm like, and he's like, yeah, it's hard to do. It's hard to just go and leave them there, but that's what they want. And I'm like, so who cleans it all up? What do you guys do? I mean, they're like, they don't care. They're like,
seems wasteful.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Okay, see, I'm about to get out.
I mean, unless they're sick or something, I mean, that makes sense. But if they're not, I mean, that's just
fucking shit.
To me.
No, Colin, this is really, really good meat, and they're just leaving it there. So it's like, it's
slow down a lot.
If it's not,
I'm slowed down a lot, but I ain't gonna let someone like that stop. Mute that mic.
On that one, Colin.
Let someone like him, I don't care who they are, stop me from driving through my own fucking trailer park, because people like him want to stand outside. My mic.
Cool. I need one.
Oh, sorry.
I need one of those.
Yeah, I need one.
This one's actually a pretty decent tripod. It fits a decent sized phone, because this is
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and not pull into my house if they want to do this.
Mom, ain't no one doing anything. They're sitting down there.
Yeah, they're sitting down. I'll park right here because I know her and she don't care.
We're in the middle of a
yeah.
Yeah.
Put her in the basement.
It's that Mexican in the middle of the road that was telling me to drop the slow down.
What are you doing?
Standing in the middle of the road with all of his kids waiting for someone to speed in.
Okay, so you're gonna stop here?
Okay, I just muted her for a little bit.
Yeah, see, I like this one. This was a cheap little Vestia tripod, but it does have a little stand on the bottom, so you could. So it,
okay,
like your phone won't blow over, and then you can do it the other way, so you have a different angle. So when your phone is on there, so I mean,
cool.
So
that's very
cool. There's my phone on there. So here's the little thing. So it gives you the angle so you can actually see and watch, but also the other way, It gives it so your phone is, not super tilted. So you can see the angle on it. It's not too bad.
Cliff, your science just blew my mind.
It is your standard camera mount, though. What's up, Sean?
Okay, guys, I've got to reset my internet real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
What's the word, Sean? What are you doing right now?
I'm just talking to Cliff about having blown my mind about his techie stand, his techie filming stand here.
Actually, this is lowbrow. The stuff I wanted to get, I couldn't find nowhere. I have to go to
hopefully we're back.
Yeah.
Okay, check this out, guys. I made a video tonight, and it was on Cliff. Pull up your device that you film your videos on. Okay, so that's your phone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me get this.
I'll be right there.
This.
Is that Canon?
Yeah, it's like a Canon Rebel, like an old school one. I bought for like a couple $100 with the bag and the batteries and everything, right? So I made a video on this tonight. I make all my videos on this. And then, of course, I have to import it to my computer, and there's the blah-de-blah-de-blah with that. But I don't know phones just yet. So what I did with this thing is I mounted it on this huge, heavy aluminum old-school tripod. And I filmed a vid tonight about how to make a rocket stove.
Yeah, I still got to watch that video. I saw it.
Oh, man, I want to see that.
I got about 3 minutes into it, and then I had to pause it because I was making dinner. I still got it on my thing to watch.
I missed that one. I'm sorry, man.
I still haven't watched it.
I'll be watching.
But yeah, that's what I use. I use this and a massive old school heavy ass tripod. Like,
John, can you do me a favor and turn your volume down a little bit? You're overriding Johnny.
Are you talking to me, Colin?
You're volume on your very, very.
Who are you talking to, Colin?
You, Sean.
Oh, okay. You want me to turn my volume down?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, okay, I can do that.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I can do that. Just hang on a second. Yep.
Don't drive tonight. Don't get in the fucking car.
Okay, Johnny, what was you saying?
Well, I lost my friend. I'm gonna take you outside because it's so nice out. Hold on.
With me.
Okay.
Turning my volume down.
Okay, yeah, because you project really, really well. Awesome. But I'm not sure how I sound.
Didn't just hear way too much.
It's
okay if you did, though.
We muted you
I
a little bit.
tried to turn the mic off. I tried to turn the mic off to myself, but
Rocket Man.
I can't hear Johnny.
I'm staying on Earth.
I don't mind.
I want to.
Howdy, Grace. Thank you for watching.
I was gonna watch.
Love you,
Sean's.
Grace.
I'm cooking dinner.
I still haven't watched it. Does it suck or?
I haven't watched it yet. After.
No, okay.
Yeah, I got that. I told you guys there's something about Thursday that all YouTubers like to bomb out their videos on Thursdays. So it's
Hey, Jason.
I've noticed that too, Johnny.
He puts out podcasts every Thursday, and there's all these people put out videos on Thursday. So it's oh yeah, look at that, Cliff. Dude, you're not gonna hike that in the woods.
Oh God, no, dude! This thing weighs like 8 pounds.
That's gnarly.
For me, Thursday's a slow day. Wednesdays are a busy day for me, but I'm also busy Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, Thursday again, with other things. But yeah, Thursday's getting to be a thing.
I'll be right.
Yeah. I don't understand the thing. I guess there's a huge appeal with people putting up all their videos on Thursdays and doing live chats on Thursdays. I get bombarded. It's
Well, I haven't posted in a couple of weeks.
I know. I gave you a little flack for that yesterday.
Yeah, it was a little random. This one tonight, it was you know what? I'm getting so freaking frustrated. I haven't posted. I've done all these lives, but I haven't posted. You know.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what? It's time for a vid.
Cool.
Had a bit of time, and it's like, yeah, okay, have a freaking rocket stove, guys.
Yeah. No,
Okay. Did you make your own rocket stove, or did you buy one? Or how was it? I haven't seen it yet.
I just made it out of bricks, Colin.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen stuff made out of the cinder blocks version of that. I'm not sure. I haven't seen yours yet, so I'll plan on doing that. Probably not tonight.
No, you can just make them out of bricks. It's it's like a DIY brick rocket stove, and it's like a build and burn in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Rubber snapped off.
That color is right.
Yeah, you cook whatever you want on it, as long as you keep feeding sticks to it, right?
Yeah. Zach Fowler, he round. It's almost like those little when we were a kid with the Hot Wheels
come off.
ground. So he does his like that, and he cooks coffee on it while he's camping.
Yeah, boil water, fry eggs, use a cast iron pan, make a steak, whatever you want, right?
Yeah, anything you like. Yeah.
Yeah, like high cuisine even. If you can make a pan warm, Johnny.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Do it on a rocket stove.
Yeah, convection, anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I got something cool for you right there. You see that?
Is that your egg, Johnny?
That's the giant egg.
That's a nice egg.
Yeah, I got it for free from a lady.
Show your whole entire face.
I used to help this lady, right? Their car.
Yeah.
She was a nice old lady from Japan. Then her husband died, and that was hers. Actually, her husband's. And I guess that it cost them about $4,000 to get from Japan to here.
Yeah.
I was like, I never seen one before. I was like, what is that up front? Do you mind if I look at that?
Flashlight, how the hell did you get down there?
And she's like, well,
Who's down there?
It's
flashlight, and I didn't put it down there, which is weird.
She probably didn't know how to use it, bro.
Yeah, no, she what her thing is, she got so old she couldn't like use it because she can't lift anything heavy, and she's like, you know, Amado, it's from Japan.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, you like it? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And she's
wow.
like, you want it? And I'm all, you're gonna give that to me? I don't even know you barely, you know. And she's like, I tell you, I'll make you a deal. If you can lift that, you can have it. And
wow.
The damn thing is heavy.
Yeah, they're ceramic.
Yeah, I picked it up. It's earthenware. I picked it up with a loading blanket and rolled myself with that on my stomach into my truck.
Wow.
And I got it. Yeah, and I got it. And
how much does it weigh, Johnny?
This thing is, I don't even know. It's so damn heavy. Here,
nice floor, bro.
It's, yeah, I know,
With
man.
iron?
I got the Imperial lid. And then,
That's probably that lid probably has an assisted hinge on it.
it
Oh,
does.
Yeah. Yeah, that's classic.
I've got a pizza
That's one of
stick.
the originals.
Beautiful.
That's ceramic, isn't it?
It's
Or is that
earthen.
cast iron?
It's like clay. It's full clay.
Ceramic.
Yep.
Yeah, like earthenware.
Yep. And then the lid.
That probably weighs about 125 pounds.
It's
Give or
pretty
take.
expensive. This lid is cast iron with vents. See that?
Yep.
That's
thing
cool.
It can cook anything. I baked bread in this thing. I've made naan. I've made pizzas.
Yeah, Grace. Yeah, it took me 5 minutes to fire it up and get set it up and get a fire going. Yeah.
Let's check a little sunsets now.
Johnny, show me your potatoes.
They're out back. I'll take you out back and show you right now.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Okay.
Johnny, if anybody doesn't know Johnny, he just drank my rum, and I gotta go get a beer. I'll be right back while Johnny goes to see the potatoes.
Okay, I'm gonna show you the potatoes now.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
That far does that thing actually go up? I've never actually measured. It's like 2 feet.
Nicole, you're making me hungry.
Well, yeah, Colin's the only one that can see in the basement. I can't.
Well, can I add you? Can I figure? I'm gonna, you can do that. If you want to come in, you know, edit. You will feel free.
Well, good.
I'm not sure how you can do that, but
So, Sean, you were talking about your tripod. How tall does that thing get?
Where'd my freaking potatoes go, Johnny?
He's getting there.
I'm rolling. The
Oh, okay. Slash that. Pardon me, Johnny. Hang on a second, Cliff. I'll go get it and I'll show you.
I was gonna say,
Take this knife off my hip first. It's freaking cumbersome.
I need to have one. I need to go and get one. I have one for the GoPro. I gotta wonder if I can get an attachment to use my phone. I got the latest GoPro, the GoPro Mac, and I've only used it like a couple of times. Once I get the computer, then I'll be able to go and do more videos.
so you're going with the Apple computer, right?
Yeah, exactly.
MacBook Pro or something like that.
Exactly, yeah. That's what
Cliff, it kind of goes up to
Nice.
it's like okay, I'm 5'8", and this is way over my head. It's not 6 foot, but it's good for
Good for what you need.
well, it's good for taking like over top stove videos or something like that.
Okay.
You know,
I
like
have one of those, the Canon. I love it.
it's not like an overhead boom. It's not that.
But
I mean, here's the doodad that shortens down a little bit. I'm see if I can shorten it down to where you can see it.
Yeah, the main neck.
Yeah, the telescopic neck or whatever.
Yeah.
So
See, here's mine.
that's basically the base, and it's not spread out all that way, and yeah, it's extended all the way on the legs. But yeah, it gets like 6 feet high, and so
I
it's
think
good
it comes
for
up to a perfect height.
yeah, it's good for taking overhead shots, but not like you know how you can get those overhead boom mics. Those are huge money,
Yeah,
right?
definitely not the bird's eye view. Yeah.
Yeah,
what you
it's
mean.
not that.
Definitely
But
not
this is
that
an old
view.
school one. I got it at a freaking flea market for $20.
Oh, nice.
Right, so
I love
Sure.
free market.
yeah, I don't have $300 into my vid setup at all.
that's a total score.
Right.
I need an
Sean, I got a
adapter
couple
for
questions
this.
for you.
I need a 3/4 to 1/8 inch or whatever. I need whatever adapter that I need on this one to fit on this guy, so I can actually do it.
Yeah.
The thread for this one is actually designed for professional videography cameras, so like the full on, you know, the cameraman cameras.
What does that do for height, Cliff?
Do what?
It gives it like at least a few more inches of height to
Is
where
it a
he
real
can,
tall
he
one,
can
or-
do the bird's eye.
So
It'd be
I've
to where
got
he
this
can
thing
do the bird's eye.
Right now, I've got this thing compressed. The only thing extended is the neck, and that thing is sitting almost at the top of my head, straight on the floor.
Okay.
So I've got this thing.
Holy crap. Yeah.
Right.
Watch, this thing is ridiculous. This thing goes to like 12 feet.
You got a lot of height left on that, absolutely. Let me just, I'm going to just set this out of the room again because it's so freaking in my way and huge. And see, it's hitting my ceiling. Well, I try to move it. Be right back, guys.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Hi, doggy.
Ace boy. Ace boy.
That's just right there, Sean. That's one set of legs. So you can see the cross braces down on the bottom. The cross.
Hey, Mal. Welcome back.
So
Hey, girl.
I turned into a dog.
So there's the cross. Nice. There's the
Nice
first.
riding, Johnny.
Yes, that's Ace boy.
Look at that. Look at that triangle on that thing. That's like almost
That's a little puppy.
He's 240 pounds.
Not
I
bad.
bet he likes his belly tickled.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so you wanted to see my Yukon tomatoes, right, Sean?
Your potatoes, brother.
My Yukon tomatoes?
Yukon potatoes.
With a potato.
Is Johnny talking about Yukon tomatoes? What are you going on with?
You know, French fries. Things you make French fries with.
Colin, he's saying tomatoes.
Hash browns.
I know.
He's messing with me.
Hash
Yeah.
browns. French fries.
Johnny,
I'm just
behave yourself.
making fun of Mallory. That's all.
Oh,
Oh my God. Oh, you're going to get him now, bro.
Friend.
he's here, Johnny. We can see you.
Yeah, she's in the room.
I told you she'd come back.
Yeah, she's here. You're going to get it now.
She's gonna abuse you.
I get my fair share of abuse, like I said.
I'm not sure if you guys can actually see this, but I'm 6 foot, and that sucker. Look at this. How tall is
Wow.
No, you gotta watch out. 'Cause
Oh
you're gonna
my!
hit.
About
That's
8
what I
feet.
mean by that one will do the bird's eye.
That's a
Yeah,
big-
that's like an 8-foot
From above
tripod.
to below.
Yeah, it's a massive tripod.
That's awesome.
Mine's like half that size.
Mine goes to 6 foot, but it was $20. You know?
Yeah,
20
mine too. Mine
That's
too.
like a $300 tripod.
That's a nice ceiling. What is that, Mahal?
Yeah, 8 kids, 6 grandkids. I can't afford stuff like that.
I'm not as tall
I'm
as
still
Mark.
helping buy a Pampers.
4.
John,
5.
question for you. What hand are you, left or right?
Are you asking me?
Yeah,
Yes, I am.
When I shoot bow, I would shoot right-handed.
Okay. What's your average draw weight you prefer, or you're looking for in a traditional style bow? I'm doing research for you, so bear with me.
I can answer that in a lot of ways using very, very colorful language.
Yeah.
However, I'm going to refrain.
We don't mind that. We love colorful language.
Yeah, blue, pink, green, purple. That's colorful language.
I got all the colors of the rainbow, call.
Well, I'm talking about cuss words,
Amen,
but I don't want you to get kicked off anywhere.
Oh no, you're fine, John.
We
I'm
won't
just
kick you
curious.
off.
It gives me an
I
idea.
like my preferred draw weight is the one that will take someone off my porch.
You can do that
You're
with a 10
screwed shot.
bow, technically,
You're screwed red.
depending on arrow placement. It's all about placement of arrows. But
It all depends if my Warhammer is near or if my shotgun is that I don't have is near.
Yeah,
Right.
I made
so
a
I would. When you pull a compound bow, what's the weight on your compounds that you have used?
Yeah, it's like 65.
Okay. So I'll ballpark it around 55 and 60.
I'm still in that same.
Why
I'm
don't we
still
go
in
ahead
the
and say
ballpark of like
55 because I was a teenager when I was pulling that and didn't have muscle pain as an older man. You know what I mean? So like as a 50-year-old, you know, if I was pulling a compound bow, I'd be happy to pull a 45 to 55. Now the compound bows are a lot better, and once you finally get set, and I didn't have any of those trigger things back then. It was all finger stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still use my fingers, but I use a shooting glove.
Really?
Yeah, you need one.
It tears your thumbs up.
No, it tears your
Yeah.
fingertips off. And I pull a very heavy bow, so I have to wear something.
Where did Cliff go?
Let me see. He's
Put my tripod away.
in the invisible man.
He's wrestling with his massive tripod in the corner.
Right, he's pulling the tripod maneuver.
I wonder who's going to win, the tripod or Cliff.
Me.
You can hear Cliff squealing in the background.
Yeah, hey Cliff, so I wanted to show you those greens we were talking
Hi, Cliff.
Well, see, the tripod, what I normally have on there is my telescope.
So Cliff, man.
Right. You've said that many times before.
Those are your beans? Or is that kale?
No, remember we were talking about those mixed greens that we're
That's
putting in?
the
Oh, yeah.
screens. Yeah.
The
Well,
salad
dude.
mix?
Bro, they're firing, man.
Yeah, they took off.
Dude, we're talking that's like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And then look, I got another patch over here.
Yeah, Mel, that's like an 8-foot tripod.
So
Hi, Jason.
Man, I think that me and you, Cliff, are in the greens business, man. It's like,
I would
I've got mine.
say
I've got mine in a little tiny planter that's only like maybe 10 inches deep, and the leaves on my stuff is actually growing back. I think the squirrel's actually getting to my plants.
really, it is fine. Eat the squirrels.
Yeah, that's a good sized leaf.
You see that? That's
that
shaka.
is.
That's straight shaka size.
Hey, Cliff, while we got you
Hey,
on here,
Cliff,
Do what now?
let me ask you this, Cliff.
Go for it.
You're in New Mexico, right?
Yes.
What's your the status of the shutdown in your state right there?
Actually, we don't have a full shutdown. What we have is we have partial. So they are restricting state in and out of state travel. So if you do travel to a state that's a hotspot, it's actually mandated by the state. You're actually supposed to quarantine for 2 weeks.
Gotcha.
And then other than that, I mean, restaurants and everything are still open. Everything's at a 25% seating capacity. So as long as everyone's taking care of their business, we should be back on track again.
All right. Thanks for that, Cliff. I appreciate it because I did hear something about New Mexico having a little bit harder lockdowns than some other areas. And I like to keep my ear to the ground, and I appreciate your aspect from your area. Thank you.
We were fairly lax for a while, but our numbers started to crawl up there. So our governor
Same happening here.
started
Cliff,
tightening those restrictions again.
Yeah, it's doing. We're doing the same sort of elastic type thing here too.
Yeah.
Yep, exact same thing is happening out here, and this is going to be like, so the forecast. I got called from my work, well, my jobs, because I got multiple jobs, and I'm due to go back, and my wife's due to go back on November 15th with cut hours, which sucks because, you know, at that rate, you go back to work, we're gonna make less money than we could like on UI, and then we got to go and struggle, and then also risk getting infected at the same time. You know, like,
Johnny, you realize I work in the food industry. I work in a pizza business.
yeah, I know you told me.
So,
and I'm Jeff. I'm like
I'm with
direct.
that all the time.
Yeah, I'm directly.
I work in nursing.
Yeah. Yep. So
I mean, it's been so good so far. I haven't had one death in my facility.
And that froze again.
Or even one positive case, for that matter.
Right in the zone. Yeah, I'm a sushi chef. I'm right in front of my guests. You know. So
Amen.
So, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
I do home health. I do in-home health. I do facility care. There's a few facilities that I've worked for that have strictly only COVID halls. I have some places that I work that are only strictly like helping hospice halls. It's just all separated, but it's all still the same work to me. It's taking care of people, helping the sick, healing the ill, and just making a purpose wherever it can be.
Yeah, no, it's a very noble profession.
And I've got 3 teenage kids, girls that live at home that I come home to every day. So, I mean, you just stay safe and take your precautions. There's not much more you can do. You know, it's all in fate's hands at the end of the day anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Good point, Nicole. It is at the end of the day. Yeah, all we can do is what we can do.
We can do the best we can do and stay as safe as we can, but at the end of the day, nobody's guaranteed anything. I mean, healthy, we're not guaranteed tomorrow. So
exactly. We're not even guaranteed tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I feel we should just continue living our lives as best as we can. You know, like they say, YOLO. It's a fact. We only live once. I mean, do it the best you can.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Doing something you enjoy.
2020 has been stolen from us.
It's
absolutely.
It's a great mantra.
I didn't get to see my grandson be born this year. I still haven't even had one-on-one time to be able to spend that time with him because of this virus. And because my kids go to school, her kids go to daycare and, you know, kindergarten and school. Mine are in high school and hers are in, you know, preschool and baby schools. But it's the mixture. It's just not a good idea. And plus, we both work in the healthcare industry. So it's like we know better and we just try to avoid that.
Okay.
But it's
we all get this.
Like hell.
We all get this, but let's just break it down to basic ones. Okay, I had a job one time working for the government in a military aspect. And my particular aspect was to break shit down into ones and zeros, okay? So let's just do the basic math on this, okay?
I got you.
Let's just bust it down into ones and zeros, okay? All right.
Do that, yeah.
Check this out. Let's bust it right down to as simple as it can possibly be. All right?
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm not just talking to you, Nicole. I'm talking to everyone. I'm talking to the whole world.
I feel the whole world should be ready to actually hear actual numbers and know true statistics and the facts.
Well, let's think about this. Let's think about this and see how realistic it all is. Okay. All right. We can all go wandering around on the streets and protest with no masks, and that's perfectly safe. We can all go put masks on and go bounce off each other in a Walmart, and it's perfectly safe. But I can't go to my parents' place for frickin' Thanksgiving dinner. That's not safe.
Walmart's not safe without a pandemic.
There's your ones and zeros for you. Let me tell how. You tell me how those drop. Do those ones and zeros work out?
It don't. It leaves your elderly. It leaves the elderly and the families that are in those positions right there with the kids that do have elderly parents and grandparents to make the choice to not visit that holiday, and that visit alone could determine their self-motivation. The word I'm trying to use, I know y'all know I'm trying to say.
I get you, Nicole.
Yes. Not be here the next holiday because of their spirits, and it has a toll on your health, how you feel at the end of the day too. You're depressed. You're sad. You're not going to do the things you do on a day-to-day. Take a bath, brush your teeth, comb your hair, go out of the house, associate with other people. Do
you feel like getting up tomorrow?
You want your family. Exactly. No. Because you know you're not going to get to see that baby of that family member or that kid that you helped raise up until that age of 10, 12, 15, even 18, 25, 30. You can't see them that week because of a potential virus. When we're exposed to viruses on a daily basis, are you kidding me?
Yeah, we can all go smash into each other at Walmart, but I can't sit down for Thanksgiving dinner with my folks.
Yeah,
because it's not
I can't
safe.
break bread with my grandkids because they can't go to school. It's yes, you've got. Thank you, North Shore. I mean,
you know what's
it kills me because we're breaking spirits, we're breaking families apart, we're breaking down ties and bonds and traditions. That
chime in, Johnny. What do you got?
Elders.
Well, you know, I had like a serious meltdown when this all started because I was working 3 jobs. I went from going 110 miles per hour to dead zero, and like flipped out. I like lost it, man. And I ran a thread. I created a thread for 8 of my best friends for us to keep in touch, and then we all just anteed up and went and stockpiled a bunch of stuff and did everything we could and worked together. And we're still got a network going. But
now go ahead and open it and have a shot.
The worst thing, I think, this is the worst thing that
Mal's got rum.
This is only my personal opinion. The only thing that really like bummed me out about this entire thing, because I've had a pretty amazing year, and I'm happy, but like you know, it's just that I can't travel. I'd like to be able to go fly, and I know that there might be a chance that I might not be able to go back to Vietnam or the Philippines or go and see Morocco and all these awesome places I wanted to see. You know,
I hear you. Yes,
that's me, man.
Open it now.
I got plans in life. I want to go. I want to fly. I want to see other countries and meet other cultures and embrace different kinds of things and learn stuff.
But at the end of the day, what brought you down was the depression of the non-facts that you hear every day. And the uncertainties, you know, the uncertainty, like it's a big deal all of a sudden that we're not certain we won't be infected tomorrow. We're not even certain or guaranteed we will wake up breathing tomorrow. So I think we need to get over the shock at a certain point and stop using that as a crutch.
Nicole.
Immortal.
Nicole, okay, I totally hear you on that, and Johnny, like, you know, it's a freaking shame what this is doing to everyone, and I want to share with you guys a little bit of a story of, you know, what 2020 has given to me. Sorry, I spit there, I spat, but y'all got masks on, y'all got virtual masks on, so we're cool. I'll wipe that up later.
Let us hear it.
So,
tell us.
Okay, yeah, I'm here about to. Okay, so I turned. I'm about to turn 51. I turned 50 last year. A week from now. Okay, so
hallelujah.
In my 2020, you know what I had planned for myself? Do you guys know what I love?
Drinking.
Tell us.
Me.
And we all love our drinks.
Cliff, I do love drinking. I love drinking. I love cooking. I love eating. I love doing cool shit. But there's tons and tons of cool stuff on the planet, okay? One of the things I absolutely love is 9th to 13th century architecture. Okay?
Okay.
So one of my birthday present for me was a trip to France to tour some age-old castles. Some 1,000-year-old castles, okay?
Okay.
I had the money saved.
Come true.
The COVID came. There was no work. I had to spend all that money to pay my rent and living expenses.
Oh, brother, I'm
the
so
lockdowns were made. No travel happening. Boom. That's gone. So that doesn't take away from that being my interest. I will still do that, but it's going to take me another 2 years to build it and do it.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what you didn't say in that sentence? It wasn't going to happen.
No, I didn't say it wasn't going to happen, but it didn't happen because of...
Right now.
Yeah, the whole virus and the lockdowns and all that.
I get it. I totally get it.
We've all been stolen from. We've all been stolen from.
Yes. I mean, 2 of my grandkids now, I did not get to witness their births. Their mom was the only one allowed in the delivery room other than the spouse, and he wasn't even allowed in there till game time. Couldn't see anything and had to be gone immediately. Test for so many things to even be there, or we're strongly encouraging her to give birth at home and only come to the hospital if they needed to.
Well, you see, Nicole, there it is again. Yet another example of how 2020 has stolen from yet another. Just in this panel.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
So much.
Baby came out healthy and everything was okay, right?
Like I hope so.
Yeah. I mean, he was small. He was underweight. He was a little bit early, but overall, beautiful baby. Very smart already.
Really?
He's getting so big. Yes. And my grandson's birthday is tomorrow, and he's turning 8. My first grandson, and I'm so blessed. And that's what kills me is for the first 3 I was there. Like births, they were brought to me on the first week of their lives. Here, Nana for a few days. Let mommy heal. Even though I'm stepmommy, I was like, those are my babies. Like, give them. I will keep them till you're ready to come back and get them. And the last 2, I couldn't. And it's so hard. Especially when you're only, like, y'all know I have 8 kids. Those are my, life. That's my priority. And to not have those grandkids, it's hurting my soul.
Yeah.
2020 is a taker.
So, Jason, I saw your comment there. You know,
Excuse me a second, guys. Yeah, Jason's comment, absolutely, Johnny. Go ahead.
So right before, same like you, I got hired at a bake shop. I was going to make artisan breads along with my sushi. You know, I had 3 days at sushi bar and work at a bake shop doing artisan breads, and then had another job lined up on that, and everything went flatline. Everything's flatlined. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I can sympathize with that. You know, you know, it's just what can you do?
I think so many of us are able to relate these days that uh, I think last year, even the year before, really was one of the worst communicating years to do that. But this year, I feel like we're just able to connect on a so much deeper level because we're all, it doesn't matter what race, what religion, anything, we are able to, connect with this right now. I mean, it's
I agree, Nicole.
devastating, and it isn't only happening to one or few, it's the world. I
Yeah,
mean, not one continent, country, individual is not susceptible to this,
but
and that's a whole new reality.
this is definitely a super special time we're in, and I believe this is a renaissance.
We're witnessing history.
This is a renaissance in evolution and everything else. And I think that nothing good can come like after this because we're already at rock bottom. Let's face it.
Uh,
When you're
and
at
if
bottom, you can only go up. You know.
right,
Johnny,
yes, exactly.
Johnny, appreciate the good we have been given. We've been stolen everything this year. 2020 took everything from everyone, right? However, Johnny,
Right.
don't think it
didn't
can't
take
get
my
worse.
life.
You know what? Okay, I don't know if you're a God-fearing man or if you're not, and if either way, it doesn't really matter to me. But anybody that is, if you take a second, if you're having a real bad day, and you take a second to ask God, God, I've had these couple things just ruin my day. How could it be any worse? Never ask that question.
Yeah, no.
Because they'll show you.
Go ahead, you'll get
I know
that
what I'm
answer, I
doing,
believe.
and
brother,
God don't give us much any more than we can actually handle. He will never give
I
us
don't
more
wish it
than
on
we
you,
can
brother.
handle.
Yeah, no. I mean, don't get me wrong. I agree. I agree with you guys, and I've been at the lowest of low. You know what I mean? But I know how to deal with that. I know how to stay positive. I know how to roll. I roll with the punches, man. You know what I mean? So.
I've been homeless and working in the wintertime.
Amen.
I've been homeless in the wintertime, working and paying child support, living in the job site.
Yeah.
Like good times, right?
I was 15, homeless with a baby, and
when I
had to wait until I turned 16 to even get a job to figure that out.
Another classic
Bounce on
example.
people's couches, and
life is hard.
I'm here now today, own 2 homes.
When I
family's great.
On when I was homeless and living on the street in San Diego and stuff, I don't see any bad. I see man,
You see a community coming together.
I had more freedom than I could deal with. I just did whatever I wanted. I had no bills, had nothing, no worries, no
San
kids.
Francisco's wonderful like that.
And just a hooligan, you know what I mean? So I don't know, man.
That's why you're my soul brother. We come from the same place, Vallejo, California. I know what you mean.
I just try and find the best in everything. You know what I mean? Like
you have to.
I know. Rugged.
I never got laid off at work the entire year. They actually added hours for me.
I've got 2 friends.
Good deal.
My friend who works at the fire department.
Well, they were essential workers.
I love my first responders.
Yeah, my friend works for the fire department, and he's actually I'll hang out with him, and he's pissed off because he has to work all the time still, and there's all these people that aren't working. You know what I mean?
That's what we sign up for as first responders, nurses, and between it's not the money. It's because we love the job. We might bitch about it from time to time just for something to do, maybe because we're bored. But the deep of our soul, we can't wait for that next call or that next. I promise you. And
you see,
all kudos to us all.
You know, I used to be an EMT.
I do, and I love you for that. And to you and your wife, mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much for your services.
You know what, guys? No,
I mean,
hang on a second. I'm going to put over in the chat over in the chat. at what
ahead.
Grace Martin just said.
Yeah.
She says she's been extremely lucky. Nothing has really much changed for her. Okay.
Yeah.
Because of whatever her circumstances were, and you know what, that right there is a blessing. Okay, so let's just consider this. Okay, so for a lot of people, things have changed big time, and for other people, things haven't really changed that much. Like for my folks, they're on like 7 acres out in the countryside, and they go to the grocery store once a week, and they stay home all week, and their exercise is like walking up and down the driveway, basically, right? So for them, not a lot has changed. However, I know a lot of folks who are like extraordinarily social people with big social networks, and with everything being locked down and stuff like that, and them being good people, they abide to it, and they're just not going around getting with their peeps. It affects them really, really hard on a mental and emotional level.
Absolutely.
So like this year is a giver on many levels. It's a giver and taker, right?
Yeah. It's
Amen.
it's
That's a fact.
like what you said, Sean, is completely the opposite ends of the spectrum, which is funny because, it's like I got another friend who's a maintenance guy. He's a maintenance guy at the hotel, and he's locked up in his house for this whole time, and all he does, like when I call him or want to talk, all he wants to talk about is hookers. He just can't wait and go get himself a
All right, Johnny. Yeah.
Johnny,
Yeah. Hey, Johnny, how are you gonna get your hooker on from 6 feet away?
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead.
Unless you're
go
well
ahead and hit
endowed.
me up on another time on my
Hey,
email
wow.
with that, Johnny.
Get him a
I got
package of
answers for you. It's not going to be a breathing body, but
Oh my God,
I've got some
Johnny.
websites for that. We can talk. We can have a different freak for the day of the week if that's what his whole
That's funny
soul
as shit,
desires. There's websites for that.
Dude, I can't talk to the guy about fishing or inevitably.
That's another thing. Single people right now, I have to admit, Colin, I'm so sorry, but they're so horny right now. I'm pretty sure they would go hump the tree for something to do. And it's like,
Nice, Grace.
man, it's got that bad?
My
Like,
friend
jeez.
would hit a tumbleweed if it were rolling by.
Yes, and I'm thinking, like, gosh, that's a bit extreme. There's testing for the corona, and y'all just quarantine each other yourselves for 2 weeks to be safe, and then just go at it. But a thorn bush, my dude.
You see, Nicole, that's his thing. Is he wants to quarantine the hookers with him.
I would too. I mean, why would I want to be alone? We all got to quarantine. I mean, can we not do it together? We're single.
I'll tell you, Nicole, the squirrels that are running through my yard looking at the tomatoes I'm still producing, they're looking good.
Mine too, picking on my dogs. They're picking on my dogs. They get the dog food and they will put it in their cheeks, and they'll go up in the trees, my mulberry tree, and they'll launch these pieces of dog food at the dogs like 90 miles an hour and get their attention on one side of the yard while like 2 of them run down the tree really fast into their dog foods and squirrel as much in their cheeks as they can and go back up the tree, and they take turns doing it several times a day. I find it hilarious that the dogs still ain't caught on to why they're being nailed from the trees. But
well, at least they're getting some interaction.
Yeah, Cliff, you're getting creepy.
All them pets are funny.
Cliff, you're getting creepy.
I know. Where'd you go? Come back. You're so far away.
He's lurking in the shadows.
And he's got a knife. He's got a knife. Shoot him.
Oh man,
Look, he's that guy from what's that scary movie situation where he's like, take my little hand.
Dude, he's getting in the Halloween spirit. He's having a seance.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
Or it gets the hose again.
No kidding, Johnny. Right on. Right there, boom, brother.
Or else it gets
job.
the hose again.
My emergency supplies.
Dude.
Homemade lanterns.
Everybody, I'll give us another 15
like
minutes.
that.
I got to close it down at 11:30 my time. Just to let you know, 15 more minutes.
Hey, Colin.
I've got to be at work tomorrow morning at 5.
Colin, I
Well,
really
then
want
I can't be too sad.
for teaching me all that about my bow, and thank you for the recommendation. I'm really happy about it.
Damn,
Like-
lights were-
Johnny, I'm gonna, as soon as I get my phone back
They're
up and
nice,
running,
but-
I will give you my phone number. If you need anything, just give me a call. That
Yeah.
way we can, keep you going on that. I've got to give Mallory my address. I'll hit her up on
Oh, man.
Facebook.
Yeah, Colin, I'll give you my phone number, and then what we'll do on your next live is get this. I'll go and drive us down to the park, and then you can kind of give me a little coaching on how to shoot it. I have a target back in the shed, and man, there's a big park right 5 miles away from here. I drive down, man, and then Cliff can go get a good chuckle, but watching me rip my arm off.
Check with the regulations at your park. Make sure you can shoot there before you do that, because I don't want you to get in trouble.
I've actually seen kids down.
Definitely.
I've seen kids down there shooting before.
But
And Johnny, a good
for some
impromptu
reason,
arm
the
guard is a
ladies
newspaper.
have different rights.
Yeah, sorry, I'm doing my best. That's why I give people a heads up.
If you're
A good
tired,
impromptu arm guard is a newspaper, Johnny.
Okay.
Johnny, let me show you mine. Let me show you my gear.
Hey,
Two
Sean,
elastics and a newspaper.
hey, Sean.
Okay.
I haven't read a newspaper in like 20 years.
Of course you have. That'd be the best one to serve you.
Right?
Sean, this is my everyday carry, by the way.
EDC.
Yeah. Wherever I go, it goes.
Like my buddy. My buddy.
I remember that. Yes.
As long as it's not as the Chucky doll. Okay.
I was old
Did
enough
he just
to
say the F dome? Did he just say the F dome?
Yeah.
He said
There's
the
my,
thunder.
this is my custom-made arm guard.
All right, the F dome. Oh, gauntlets. Nice.
Yeah, that's hardcore. I gotta get
Oh,
one of those.
It's a
sweet.
blazer. I had a friend of mine make them. He
Okay.
does leather work.
That's
measured
That's
my
nice
arm.
forearm guard.
My arms are really
I
big.
see.
Yeah, he doesn't fit them for me.
That's what I
And-
love.
but
Colin is full on Lord of the Rings. Everything he's got is full on Lord of the Rings status.
Low-key, right? I love
Yeah,
it.
but my sword. I got a Lord of the Rings sword over there.
We know.
It's full on straight
I
medieval.
actually won a real sword from the Lord of the Rings, Sean, just to let you know.
So cool.
Let me see
What
here.
does anybody have Halloween plans? Is anybody dressing up? What are your plans? Anybody?
We're
Real
all
quick.
I'm not saying yet.
I'm going to Mal's stream. She's
Okay.
having a
Mal's
Halloween
stream.
party.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to be hanging out with all you guys. I'm going to start a fire back there in the backyard and barbecue. I'm making a lot of food, and I'm doing caramel apples. I'm doing everything. I'm doing giant pretzels, Oktoberfest food.
Oh,
I've-
cool.
A bunch of friends over. I'm breaking out drums for the kids to play. Like I got bongos and a djembe and some other cool stuff.
Yay.
Full,
Nice,
like,
Johnny.
yeah, full hippied out and on the back.
Yeah. John, you're going to need one of these.
And then, oh, what do you got there?
Johnny,
It's a glove.
I need a notification. We need to swap
Pretty
info,
glove.
email address, or
Back on the street.
something.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that would save my finger from like sparking shit, and I love that.
I'm gonna try and go raw dog for the first couple of shots and see how I do.
No. Don't.
Oh,
unless you're used to it, Johnny, don't, because it'll start the ends of
it
your
sounds
fingers
like
will hurt.
blisters.
Really,
It
I
will
mean,
bleed.
bad.
really. Okay.
Your thumb and yeah. Just
Okay.
no.
When I order the
Green
whisker,
glove.
I order the
Okay,
whisker.
I showed you where the whisker biscuits were at.
Yeah, I'm gonna order that, the strings, because I want 2 backup strings for when we shut down again, because I know it's probably gonna happen. And then
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on.
I get the glove and the jacket.
Johnny, what you should get is a trigger release, an actual bow trigger.
Ooh, I have one.
There you go.
Yeah, I have it
Perfect.
for my compound, man. It'll work.
And you don't
I
need
got-
a glove for that.
Yeah, no, you don't need a glove, but yeah, if you've got it for the compound,
No.
it should work for the bow as well.
Really? Okay, I'll do
Yeah,
that.
it'll work for both.
Really?
Johnny, before you do any of that, get your knock point set unless it's already set for you, but then get your arrow rest point set.
Yeah, because
But you need all that before you need a trigger release or a glove. You can shoot 3 times without a glove, and yeah, it'll jack you up a little bit. So you have to wait a week. But if your knock point and your arrow rest ain't right,
depending on how
you're shooting at muffins in the woods, right?
Okay.
Oh, look, I stabbed me a cow muffin.
You need to get this catalog.
Stop it, man.
Reverse archery catalog.
Oh,
So awesome.
that was
Okay, Johnny,
funny.
Yeah.
check out this place right here.
Lingerie experts. Dude, is that a book?
This is a catalog.
Catalog? Okay.
They have a website online, and they have everything, with the exception of the Whisker Biscuits. I found them cheaper somewhere else. But they even have atlatl and everything else in this.
Cool. You know,
What's a whisker? What's a whistle biscuit?
Whisper biscuit.
What's a Whisker
Yeah.
Biscuit?
Silences your string as you fire.
Oh, okay.
It's cool. It keeps your arrow straight in line with your shot. So if you're like struggling around or like running, you can run and you don't have to reset your arrow.
Okay, that makes complete sense.
Yeah, pretty cool. I like it. And
I'm sorry, I had to ask because I was like, wait, what's that? I've never heard that word, so sorry.
Yeah, it's
But
kind of
I
a
knew
new.
it pertained to what y'all were talking about.
Yeah, it's kind of a new thing, I think. But yeah, pretty cool.
Okay, that's cool. Yes, thank
Time
you.
for me to get another brewski. And the sun is officially
I
going down.
caught one, but I love when you get a sunset in your background because where me and Colin are, it's like already way dark here, like bedtime already. And look at that. Oh my God. Get me a screenshot.
It's
That
beautiful.
is beautiful right there.
Yeah. See
I
the
love those palm trees with that orange at the bottom and the red, pink and the blue.
Yeah, that's a money shot.
That's I need you to take me a screenshot of that.
It's one of my favorite times of the day, and I have a great.
I'm afraid to touch buttons to take the picture.
My screen's on my phone. Hold on, I'll get up on the patio real quick so you can get a better shot. Hold on.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty.
Yeah.
See, I'm afraid I would die from suffocation living in humidity like that, but then looking at the scene, it's like, oh, it would be worth it.
Here as it is in Florida. Like,
oh, really?
off a bomb. Do you hear that?
I heard that. That was, oh, that is beautiful. Thank you. Oh, yes, thank you. I love those.
Yeah, there's
stupid fishing kit. I'm gonna stick that under there.
Oh,
Nice
beautiful shot.
That's the West Maui Mountain over there.
I love that. Just a little bit more to your left, just a second. Or, yeah, right there, right there. Oh, that is it. That's a perfect shot.
There's some smoke rising over the neighbor's yard.
Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want whisker biscuits and gravy.
I'm gonna edit and zoom in on
I was
those.
just looking at some comments.
Thank you, Johnny.
Grace.
The neighbor's barbecuing right now. It smells so good. So awesome. Yeah, there's like smoke rising off his lawn right now. Beautiful. It's like, it's awesome.
Johnny, you gonna jump over the fence and steal his meat?
Yeah, no, those guys are from Hana, man. Those guys.
Guys, this is a Whisker Biscuit. What a Whisker Biscuit is.
There it is. See, yeah, there you go.
All right, look at the price.
Good night, Mal. Love you.
$10.
What a great deal.
Oh no, but that's an eBay bid though.
Yeah, I don't bid. I'll go.
You can probably still buy it for less than $20.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna put on there. So yeah, that'll keep the arrow in place while I go and struggle around in the woods.
Oh, I thought a whisker biscuit was those little hush, little fluffies you put at either the top or on your bottom string, but above or below your knock points.
Yeah, no,
Those are string silencers.
Yeah.
String silencers. Those are not whisker. I thought they were called whisper biscuits, not whisker.
No,
whisper.
Whisker. Yeah,
Whisker.
because it's full of whiskers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Educated again tonight. Thank you, Colin.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
Not a problem.
Colin, dude.
Tonight's live stream is brought to you in part by Colin, the archery master. We are learning and all that other jazz.
I've learned.
Yeah, no kidding, Cliff. Great stream.
Yeah,
So full of information.
Dude, it's completely awesome. Like, I'm so stoked.
I love these streams.
Wouldn't have been able to do it alone without Colin's help. Like, and Cliff, thank you.
Well, I do my best. I wish I could be there to teach you in person because I mean, there's a whole ton of stuff I could only do by watching you do shooting in person that I can't do over over a video, that kind of thing.
Well, you gotta look at this, Colin. I'm not going anywhere. We got plenty of time. We got plenty of time, man. Like,
technically, we only got about 5 more minutes.
Well,
yeah, I've got 6 more minutes.
And then Colin's gonna make
Wow,
us
Cliff, you're so freaking narrow-minded.
for the day.
Expand your horizons.
about it.
Well, I've got to go. I got to get up early tomorrow because
Yeah, I'm narrow-minded for Colin because that poor guy's got to get up and work in the morning.
At 5.
And that's so sad.
Yeah, I got to work too. Not at 5, but thanks, Colin, for marching the good march.
But I need to go back to bed for a couple hours, so I don't know if that really counts.
Let me
I
know.
get up at 6 for 2 minutes.
I gotta do so I'll be out planting plants the whole night and vegetables. So that way we can rock and roll some more food.
There you go.
Hell
I'll be doing the
yeah.
same thing over the next 2 weeks once I get my greenhouse resituated.
I can't wait to see it all again. I love the updates.
Yes.
May your food and veg, who all you're planting, be very fruitful for all of you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's your fruit plant.
I do. I love and Johnny, you upload content and like bring us along sometimes.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna get on it. You know, I got Bettina on my case all the time now. You know, she's
she'll whip you into shape then.
But Bettina's like, come on, Johnny. You know, enough already. Just use your phone. You know, I'm like, I want to do it right. I just don't want to put up like a shameful video and just like bum you guys out. You know what I mean? Like,
that's why I still haven't started mine. We should talk about that. Get over it or something, because there's so much you could do like out there. Really.
I'm willing to bet that that Mallory's probably gonna tutor me a lot. She's like the video aficionado.
Good.
She's like, you know, so I know, Mallory. I'm totally.
That's our hard little worker bee. We love her.
Johnny, Mal doesn't make video. She makes cinematography.
Yeah.
She makes wicked awesome videos. And you guys see, I'm not sure if all you guys see my vids, but some of you guys see my vids, and you know what? They're just crap. It's 15 minutes of one shot of whatever you get, and that's it. No editing, nothing.
That's how my videos are.
That's how mine would be.
The thing is that
I don't know how to edit, so I've tried. I failed.
I don't
just didn't
either.
do it again.
I really,
I'm with you, Colin. I don't get technology at all.
Hang on a second. I didn't hear what Johnny said.
I mean, I don't. I have trouble getting to figure out where I want to stop and where I want to, you know. I said,
I have
nope,
a problem with pushing buttons. I push the wrong button, then I'm gone, and I don't know how to fix it. And
what were you saying, Johnny?
Well, the thing is, Sean, is what I take out of your guys' videos and like awesome, like, is you get the point of, and like on top of that, I'm learning a ton of stuff watching, just like today, like this live chat. Man, I've learned like more in this live chat today.
This is a great live chat.
then I've learned all week.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I love talking about archery. As Mallory once said, this is my passion. I mean, anything I've ever done in my entire life, with the exception of my Sunday.
Well, that's, and
well, amen. Absolutely.
And now you've involved me in it, and I get to learn. And you know what I mean? Like, I'm learning. Like today, I learned how to string it. I learned how to put it together. I learned that, the bottom string is the smaller loop. You know what I mean? All this stuff. You know what I mean? That I wouldn't know. I'd have to go and
you wouldn't know where to start.
Not your limbs when you string it, because you could twist your limbs and break them.
Yeah.
Maybe we can actually get Cliff get his bow out and actually shoot it instead of just pull it out every once in a while during a video.
He'll have to go
I'd
drive.
have to find somewhere to shoot it in the yard, but yeah, I can try to find something. I'd have to go buy a target because I don't have a big foam block to shoot it into.
You know what?
You don't need.
You know what, Johnny?
You don't need
you
together.
Johnny, you made one of the most important points I think I've ever heard anyone make on any comment or live stream, is about the education that you took from this video that Colin provided tonight. And that's the best thing. Like, you know what? If one person can get some education from a stream or a vid, doesn't matter how, doesn't matter if it's had 1 view or 1 million views. If one person can gain awesome education like Colin has shared with you tonight, and the education that you gained, then bang, there's a win.
Yeah. When the hell am I gonna
green screen?
I didn't know Colin, and I tried to do. Like,
How do you do that, Cliff?
Green screen.
What
I
is
don't think I have that.
Yeah, you got. If
He
you're on
knows
stream,
how to work his laptop like 100 times better than we all do, so he gets to do cool shit. Well, we can't.
Well,
I mean,
I'm used to. I was on StreamYard pretty quick when Mark actually was the one that got me on this.
Cliff, if you do that again, my Wolverine is going to eat you.
Oh,
yeah, this one.
He's got bricks.
Well, he's gonna have to go over the table because he ain't getting me.
So funny.
What the hell?
I love. Oh.
I've never used it before.
Cliff,
Wait a second.
He's up
Okay, see, I know
Cliff, that's,
I partake in
that's not your
recreational
background.
activities, but
That's Mark's back. That's Mark's living room.
why does everything look the same already?
What are you doing?
Okay.
The
Oh.
advantage of wearing a green screen shirt.
That was Mark's living room.
Yeah. Well, no, he's got a better one. He's got a log cabin.
Now
see,
Colin
all both have the
see-through.
green screen shirts.
Well, that was a pretty nice living room. He's got a grand piano by the fire.
Yeah,
Like,
John, you
does
can
that
see it
suck
too.
or what?
Yeah, I know.
I want to see if I can change the
I
color of the
love it,
background.
Colin.
But see, I got a couple of. Well, you only get like 2 or 3 standard ones with StreamYard, but I have a couple of backgrounds that you can download for your pictures, and you can
Colin,
just
did
use.
your shirt just change?
Colin, stop that!
Yeah.
You just freaked me out.
He's gonna tell
The hell, man?
John,
Cliff,
I just
Colin,
got new glasses,
on
and
now.
I'm like,
Where's Mark? I'm telling Mark.
I can do all
That's it.
fun.
I'm telling Mark.
Okay, guys, it's
No.
time. I have to let you go. I mean, I literally have to go.
Thanks for the live stream,
Thank you
Colin.
all for coming.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so much, you guys. Thanks.
Really
Larry.
appreciate it.
I learned a lot from you guys as well.
Good to see you,
I
Nicole,
still got
Johnny,
50 pounds
Colin.
of venison I got to figure out what to do with. I've got.
Grace, Mallory, everyone was here.
Yeah.
I
Good to
love
see you all.
Love you guys a lot.
All right, stay well and
Thank you
safe,
for
all.
joining.
All right, you guys. Have a great night.
Stop that,
Have a
Cliff.
beautiful
Peace out, y'all. I'm freaking Sean out.
night.
You're freaking me out.
Night, everybody. Hi, Johnny.
Good night, y'all.
Enjoy your
Freaking me
boat.
out.
Take care, Colin. Thanks for having me up.
Anytime.
Night, Colin.
See you, Sean. Night.
How do I get out of here?
Like this.